All right.
Yeah, I've followed you on stream already. I mean, on Twitch.
So thank you everyone who showed up. Fern is not going to be able to make it for this stream, but hopefully he'll be back for our next stream. As thus, with the ways when a player is missing, he will be forever T-posing while running into a wall.
Awesome.
That's like some sort of AFK running in there.
Where we last left off, last week, Rushi had decided he wanted to go find some ingredients to help cook up the large hammerhead shark that has been flash frozen for 1 day. And the rest of the party went ahead and began to venture forth into the large lighthouse on the island. With Fern, Gothalia, and Theradin heading to it, you guys were coming up to the path, and just before you could start going up the switchback trail that leads up to the upper part of the lighthouse, you were attacked by harpies.
Herpes?
Herpes?
What the fuck, man? That's not what I signed up for.
Thankfully, you had the right vaccine for it, and you were able to fend off the harpies. Dispatching of 2 of them, but the third one was able to get away after being wounded and seeing its sisters be killed. Flying back off to what looked like the top area of the lighthouse itself. Continuing forth, you ventured up the switchback path, and you found yourselves in front of a large 20-foot tall stone building. No windows from the side that you guys could see, and just a doorway. Rather than just opening up the door, Fern and Gothalia stood in place next to each other so that way Theradin could climb on their shoulders. After which, doing so, he was able to gain enough height to Misty Step to the very top of the lighthouse, where the light beacon, an eerie glow green light that was flitting out across the sea, could be seen. Upon reaching the top, he was blinded briefly as the light was so intense, so bright. After a few minutes, he was able to regain enough composure that he was able to go ahead and kind of feel around. And though he couldn't see directly what it was that was causing the light, whatever it was squishy and seemed to resemble that of a harpy, bump, 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 bump. As such, he made the determination, okay, well, whatever this is, it's weird, it's strange, it's very bright, very green, and he went ahead and continued to go down the stairways. Unfortunately, he tripped, and he ended up rolling down the staircase to the halfway point, taking a little bit of damage on his way down. While this was going on, Gothalia was eyeing up Fern, checking out to see if he was really prepared or not, and it didn't seem like he was as best armored as he could be, so she offered to give him her mithril armor, which was a lovely upgrade for Fern, as he didn't have anything that was so light and as strong as mithril.
Also, weight off my back.
And then, back to Theradin, he was able to more carefully now go down the rest of the stairs, and he was offered a choice, a pair of double doors that likely led back to the outside, or a single door that led to a room. Well, Theradin made the choice. He decided to go for the single door in the room. Upon opening, he was surprised to see a half-orc and 2 boars, who were just as surprised to see him. And after a quick combat, the half-orc dispatched Theradin and knocked him flat on his ass. Upon hearing the commotion and the half-orc yelling, "Intruders!" for it, Fern heard the noise come around from the north side and saw that there was one window with a very short ledge. Climbing in through, he immediately was confronted by a boar and began to attack it. Gothalia went ahead and actually used the front doors, which were unlocked. Going through the front doors, she came in and she went through the other set of double doors that led to the staircase. And seeing Theradin's body, she just casually just stepped over him. She got in between him and the half-orc. As Fern was lashing away with his rapier, stabbing at the boar, Theradin lying prone on the ground, Gothalia was able to do a medicine check. And with a nat 20, was able to ascertain that he was still alive and was even able to bandage him up a little bit to bring him back to consciousness. After bringing him back to consciousness, Fern was up with 1 health, and he got into the throes of the battle itself. Getting into the battle, it was interesting. Fern was a frickin' maniac. Nat 20 here, nat 20 there, just stabbing away at the boar and the half-orc. Gothalia going to town with her longbow and then with her short swords. Theradin. Oh, Theradin. Theradin the unkillable. As much as the half-orc and the boars tried, they couldn't seem to land a good enough hit that would actually bring him down for good. There was a close call where Theradin seemed to go down, but then he just rose right back up again. As though from the grave. Eventually, the half-orc was finally dispatched. He was slain. And him and his octopus-like armor are now lying on the ground. There was only a boar to deal with. After Fern had done several diminishing blows, along with Theradin's help, Gothalia finished him off, and all 3 of them just sliced off its head, upon which the head began to roll, and it changed from a boar to that of a half-orc, as did the rest of the body. And that is where we had left off. What would you guys like to do? You have not searched these bodies or this room yet. I will remind you.
I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious.
I think I cast good berries, but I didn't yet get to give them to anybody because it took an action. Let me check the chat real quick.
Force feed it.
Do it.
I think I did that, but I don't see it in the chat.
Shove the goddamn goodberries down his throat. If he ain't dead yet, he's gonna be dead soon.
I will.
I think you did it after the medicine check to give him a bit of health, and that's where you used it. But I don't think you've casted it again yet.
No, she didn't give me anything.
From originally when you went down the first time?
Yeah, she had not 20.
Okay.
But I do remember casting good berry, and I have 1 slot taken.
You did cast it, but I don't think you gave it to anyone.
So I still have them.
You fucking narcissist.
Yeah.
I am giving... all 10 of... I am force feeding all 10 of them to Theradin.
Why does he have 26 health then?
Alright.
Wait, what?
Theradin, Gothalia is sitting over you, shoving one good berry after another. As soon as the first one is able to get chewed and goes down your throat, you begin to come to. And Gothalia is there shoving more and more down your throat. As to make sure to not choke you, of course.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You come back to with Gothalia over you, with a half-orc wearing a very odd-looking octopus armor, and another, now deheaded half-orc on the other side of you.
Is it 10 health?
It's 10 health.
Yep. Each good berry gives you 1 HP.
Okay.
Also, I think Theradin, your roll 20 and D&D Beyond HP doesn't match up.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Make sure to have that updated, please.
Done.
Thank you.
Okay, Theradin's back to health. Fern's T-posing.
No, Fern is running up against the wall.
Lagging.
That would be rubber banding.
Fern is just kind of staring at his handiwork, impressed from the swordplay that he had done. He doesn't look great, but he is still alive and conscious.
As I get up with the gooseberries, I thank Gothalia and apologize for frightening her so much.
I mean, shit was scary, yeah. But it probably gave us like a upper hand, so
Yeah,
ain't
sorry
too
about
mad.
that.
What should we do next?
Well, I'd say that we search these bodies. Don't you?
Yes. Let's do it.
Sure.
I was seriously doing a French accent.
Oh, thank you. Fighting that boar really kind of messed up my throat a little bit. I should be fine in a little while.
Go take a
you
rest somewhere then.
Cover up your other eye instead.
Let's see. Would one of you want to search that big hulking fellow over there with the octopus? I'm gonna take a stab at this one with his head off ever so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hot sauce. I am on fire today.
What the fuck, man?
Shall I roll investigation?
Yes, you and Gothalia can both roll investigation. Just let this be a lesson. If you miss a session, I will voice act on your behalf.
Oh, yes.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, at least I'm able to go out to grab their ingredients while I'm away.
I want to investigate the room.
Oh, Gothalia.
I am.
Theradin, unfortunately, you don't see much. You see that the half-orcs, one's wearing the octopus armor, and the other one's wearing kind of the hide. But beyond that, you don't really get to get a whole lot of information from them or be able to see anything that seems to be more of value of them. Gothalia and Fern taking a deeper look, digging in. You guys see Mosco, the half-orc with the octopus armor. Something's a little strange. You're kind of searching. You lift up his armor, and you see there is a giant hole in his chest. But it's not bleeding or anything like that. It's almost... And this isn't a hole that you guys had created by any means.
Ooh.
You do find the opalescent conch that the Banshee had requested.
I'll put my dagger into that hole and spread it open.
Putting your dagger in, it goes in. Nothing's happening.
Is there anything that I can see in that wound?
You looking at it, it just looks like a normal scarred wound, as it does to everyone. It's as though someone had removed his heart.
Ooh.
That's some cult shit right there.
I opened that wound completely to see if he actually has a heart.
You, all right? Go ahead and just give me an attack with your dagger, as you are now trying to cut him open, and you're trying to basically expand the wound to see if you're searching his body.
Jesus.
Yes, you are, with precision cuts. In fact, you're able to start slicing it through, opening him up, almost like an autopsy, and there is no heart. And from the scarring, it doesn't look like he had a heart when he was fighting you guys.
Yeah, this orc doesn't have a heart.
I would even say, with a 24, Gothalia, because of your investigation, you notice as Theradin is doing this with precise cuts, you swear that after he cuts, it's starting to heal back up. It's ever so slightly, but it looks like it's starting to heal.
Does he have any necklaces or rings or anything on him?
Why, yes, he does. Around his neck is a wooden pendant that has 3 lightning bolts on it.
Do I notice that the wound started filling up?
The pendant, it's for the wounds. With your investigation, you do not. But if you like, as you're carving up, you can go ahead and give me a medicine check. Because you're focusing on carving it up, not necessarily on looking to see if he's alive or not or anything like that. You do not, unfortunately. As precise as you are with your cuts, you do not notice that.
Gothalia. Does Gothalia see that Theradin doesn't realize?
Give me an insight check, Gothalia. Theradin seems to be very dedicated to it. Theradin seems to be very dedicated. If he sees it, he's not mentioning it.
Why the hell is that wound closing up?
What? What do you mean? Where?
The wound that you just cut. Why is it closing?
Now that Gothalia has called it out, Theradin, you do see it's very slowly. Each cut you're making is millimeter by millimeter healing, closing back up. As are the other wounds that you guys had inflicted on this half-orc.
I'm gonna go over and grab the necklace and pull it off of him.
All right. You do so with ease. You can add
Cut him again.
a necklace made out of wood with 3 lightning bolts on it. In Gothalia, you recall seeing a necklace like this once before.
Is it perhaps like one I'm wearing?
It was the same one that Quinn had. After you guys had fought some orcs before.
Oh, that's ominous.
Fuck, for the life of me, I can't remember if we talked about it. I don't think I have anything about it in my notes.
Right, I was with Gwen.
Quinn was someone I traveled with before.
Ah, okay, cool.
We departed like a day before I met you guys.
As you guys are discussing this, Rushi,
Oh, yes.
you come back and you see the party has evacuated. The campfire has dulled down and your frozen shark is still there. Your arms full of various herbs, some seaweed that had washed up, some lemongrass that you found on the side.
Yeah, I believe I need that.
Go ahead and give me a survival check. 14. Though it's faint, you do notice a footstep or two that does lead up to the main pathway. And you can ascertain that likely the group went on ahead to the lighthouse. What do you decide to do?
Since there are footprints there, I'm gonna go follow them. But first, I need to grab my shark
All right.
because they're probably they're fucking hungry in that lighthouse. So I'm gonna grab that shark.
That is a massive 8-foot-long frozen shark. That is considerably heavy. You may do so.
I'm gonna waddle on about it. Do I need to roll something for it?
Yes. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Fuck me.
You're a little exhausted from going collecting the herbs, so it's not that you're holding the shark, it's more so that you're dragging the shark behind you by the tail.
I mean, that works. Let's go, little buddy. Alright, I'm walking towards the cliff top with my hammerhead shark in my behind. And I'll walk to the Banshee Cave and go further on beyond and see what sort of catastrophe they have all caused.
You should also have control over the frozen shark as well.
Oh, sweet.
While he's walking, can I do something?
Yes. It's going to take a little bit for Rushi to get to you guys for it, so back to you. Theradin?
As I saw as Gothalia pointed out the wounds, and since I noticed it now as well, I cast Chill Touch on the body of Muska.
Alright. You guys watch as a skeletal hand appears and just rests on the body. As it does, you watch as the wounds stop, but only briefly. And then they begin to heal again.
Even with the necklace ripped off?
Even with the necklace off.
Shit. Where is that Rushi?
Can I investigate his body again?
With your investigation, you have found what you would have found. I will say there's nothing more to really be able to kind of find from there.
So no other like necklaces or rings or anything?
Correct. There is the armor he is wearing.
Rip the armor off!
Take his armor. Strip him down.
Theradin, hold on to the legs. I'll pull the armor over his head.
All right. So this octopus-like armor you pull off, and it appears to be scale mail.
Which way is it going?
It's got a bunch of octopus-like tendrils kind of on the metal itself, engraved within it, with a large octopus head right on the main chest piece.
Fuck that.
What?
Oh, fuck.
So you can go ahead and add scale mail to your inventory if you wish to keep it.
Theradin, you want it?
No, it doesn't work for me.
Okay, I'll take it. So normal scale mail?
Correct. Does not appear just really fancy. Has a lot of octopus designs on it.
Okay.
I think we should do as much damage to those bodies as possible.
As you guys are looking over there, Rushi, you come up to the doors, and the doors are swung wide open. You can see inside the room there is another set of doors that are also wide open. And then there is a one door that is not. That is to the south.
Is it open or closed?
The double doors are open. The single door is closed.
Alright, I'm gonna follow my gut feeling here and go through the open doors.
All right. As you do, you can hear Gothalia and Theradin kind of discussing things with Fern.
Ah, that is peculiar, don't you think? It's so weird. Oh, why he do that? This one,
Fern just kind of pokes it with his rapier.
I poke it with my rapier. It do nothing. And not seem to be doing same as that other one.
Alright, Rushi hears that fucking French accent and he's like, God damn it, they're still here.
Oh, Rushi!
Oh, hey, it's the guy I stole from. How's it going, man?
Took you long enough.
Oh, it could be better. We're kind of a little beat up, little surprises here.
I noticed you motherfuckers left some good food out there. That would have been great chicken legs.
Oh, so sorry, mate. Them harpies, they were very hard to fight off.
Yo, Theradin, can I pass through for a moment?
Yeah.
It's kind of cramped between these doors. Thanks, man.
And you guys see Rushi comes in. He's just dragging behind him the large frozen shark.
Why did you bring that shark in here?
I thought you guys might be hungry. And as I say that, I take a look around and I see the dead half-orcs. He wonders if he knows one of them.
Go ahead and give me a history check.
History?
History.
Ooh.
You don't know these orcs personally. However, Gothalia is holding a medallion. And the medallion has 3 lightning bolts on it. And you have seen some other orcs in your clan who had worn that same medallion. You didn't really associate with them because they were dicks. And they always seem to be running off doing random stuff apart from their tribe.
I know that fucking amulet.
How?
Certain orcs in our clans have that kind of amulet, but they do some random mumbo jumbo stuff.
Oh, so you don't know what purpose it serves.
I mean, they were dicks.
In that case, I need a favor. We need a favor.
What's up?
Drag these bodies and throw them into the sea.
Wait, why?
They are healing.
Well, to be fair, it just seems like that one body is healing.
Better safe than sorry.
What? How about we chop the head off?
How about we do both?
Chop the head off and throw it to the sea.
Yeah. One on
Gothalia
each end. One on each end.
While you're talking, Gothalia starts taking the head off of Moscow.
All right.
Bitch, I have a battle axe. I have a fucking frozen shark.
Gothalia's angry because she's thinking the necklace is stolen from somebody.
What's she so pissed about? Theradin.
I don't know.
I mean, this necklace, at least I think, it used to belong to my travel companion before you guys.
You had another one for us?
Who was that?
You don't think I would have a few travel companions before you?
You had 2 merry men with you when I met you.
Don't assume. Think.
I'm sorry, you probably assumed I was an enemy too.
Well, yeah, you came rushing in with a bunch of orcs, and as you know, there's an orc infestation around you.
Now, just hold on a minute, mademoiselle. How many men have you been with now? I am very confused and a little hurt.
In the way you think, none of your damn business, bitch.
That kind of answer gave me the vibe that she's a slut. Anyways.
Has Gothalia already got off the head?
Yes, you were able to easily dispatch the head.
Gothalia grabs the head and throws it at the Rushi.
All right.
Can I use my reflexes to catch it?
You go ahead and give me a acrobatics check. Let's see how quick you are. Yes, you are quick enough to catch it. Before Gothalia walks over to the window and she's about to yeet it out, and you manage, as she pulls her arm back, you manage to grab the head out of her hand, and she throws nothing.
God damn it.
Okay, Rushi, grab these bodies and throw them into the sea, please.
I mean, if you want, you can help me. I got this shark.
Yeah, I will. I mean, you can leave the shark in here.
Ooh, if I may, Rushi, are you collecting each one of these heads for a purpose?
Well, in our clan, it's considered a trophy.
Ah.
Sorry, I just can't leave the past behind that easily.
Ah, no worries, my friend.
You can go ahead and add Mosco's head to your inventory.
I have 2 heads now.
Yep, you can also add random half-orc head to your inventory as well. So you have the half-orc's head that's on the ground, Mosco's head, which is on the ground, and then you have the other orc's head that you got from previously. So you are literally collecting heads.
Well, maybe I'll put these heads to good use one day.
Should we check out the rest of this place? But be on our guard. That harpy that we let go, she is still in here somewhere.
Wait, you let another chicken go?
Well, no, there was 3 of them, and we dispatched 2 of them, but one of them flew away.
God damn it, you people. How hard is it to just slay a chicken?
Oh, why so disappointed? It means you get chance for chicken legs.
Exactly, at least Fern understands.
Eat the half orcs if you want.
What do you think, I am a cannibal? Fuck you, man. But you guys mentioned that this orc seems to heal. Does it heal now? Tell me.
Even though you have the head, the body is still slowly healing.
Throw it into the sea. I started raising my voice.
All right, Gothalia, you're gonna look after the shark while I throw this damn body into the sea.
I ain't no shark babysitter.
You are now, you wounded bitch.
Whoa, now, my friends, there's no need for name calling.
Gothalia takes her sword. Well, she still has it in her hand. She stands up and points the sword at Rushi.
Wow. I don't really think that's a very good idea, considering there is a headless half-orc still healing next to you both.
Exactly. We
Look,
don't do this.
let's just do and throw the body in the ocean. It okay. We move on, merry way. No fighting.
Can I throw the body out from the window over here?
Give me a athletics check, and then Gothalia, if you wish to stop him, you may give me a acrobatic or athletics check to do so.
Are you willing to do it?
Gothalia will not stop him.
All right. Rushi,
But he will, but she will, sorry, not he, she will let the sword end touch Rushi as he walks by. As an intimidation.
All right, go ahead and give me an intimidation check with advantage, since you are using a weapon.
Ooh, give me 1 second.
And then Rushi athletics to yeet that body out.
Intimidation.
18.
Oh. My pen ran away.
Like a frickin' linebacker, you just yeet, throw Musco's body out, and after a few seconds, you guys hear a poosh, splash as it hits the ocean.
Can I try to out-intimidate her?
Give me a charisma saving throw, Rushi.
Charisma saving throw.
Yep.
This one, right?
As you throw the body out, you look down and you notice that Gothalia, she has a blade against your skin, but she's not trying to cut you or anything like that. She's just kind of glaring at you with eyes. She's being very serious, very intimidating. And
So, you want to stab me?
Gothalia walks out of the room.
I follow Gothalia as well. While in the doorway, I'm saying to them, okay, I'm going upstairs.
I'm gonna check out.
I need to check out something up there.
I'm gonna check out the first floor. And she'll go to the single doorway.
My, such drama, such tension. I could use an ale. And probably a priest.
Me too, man. Me too.
Make some short beer.
So we'll do Theradin first. Theradin, you go up the stairs, and coming back up, you see where you had landed. That there is that doorway that's still there, and you know what's waiting at the very top as well.
I'm going to the very top.
All right.
To do something I wanted to do before, but I wanted to conserve my resources.
You get to the very top, and you still see this glowing, bright entity that is blinding you.
As I approach the glowing thing, I use 2 of my sorcery points and shroud everything in the area in darkness.
All right. You cast darkness over the area. Give me just a sec here.
With the focus on the glowing thing.
You cast a darkness over the area, and everything goes dark. No light is being emitted.
So what do I see when I look at the...
Can you see through magical darkness?
If I cast darkness with sorcery points, I can.
You see what looks to be a very large heart.
Okay.
That's it. Just a large floating heart.
Damn it. Pretty much tried everything already. In that case, chill touch. Okay.
All right. Chill touch for 7. So as you're staring at this heart, you're looking at it. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh shit. I accidentally did charisma. So that's extra 2. 13.
As you're staring at this heart, you don't want to harm it. You feel compelled to just kind of stare at it. And you are currently charmed.
Oh, Dave.
Back to Gothalia. So Theradin, you're just standing there with darkness, and you are considered charmed right now. You're not blinded, at least, but you are charmed. Just enthralled by this heart. Gothalia.
I'll be right there. Just give me a moment. Sorry.
She's on her phone right now. Saying that she'll be right there. Hey, would you like to voice Gothalia too? I think my ass.
All right, we'll go over to Rushi and Fern. Fern's like,
So, shall we explore the rest of the place, Rushi, my man?
I'm back. I'm really sorry. Grandma called.
Yeah, I think we should just check it out.
Aha, very well. Let's do it.
Yeah, I need some time to unwind myself.
No problem. As soon as we find a tavern, we'll be A-okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a drink after this. Which way you want to go?
Well, honestly, I'd rather stay with the hunter. The mage seems to be able to take care of himself, but, I mean, he go upstairs and she went off this way. We could split up. If you wish, you go upstairs and I go down this way to make sure that the hunter is okay. That way, if we encounter anything, there are at least 2 of us. And don't have to worry about going down.
Alright, sounds good, man. I'm gonna head upstairs.
Alright.
then Fern comes out. All right, Gothalia, you go down to this door. This door is unlocked. As you open it up, you see something. You see something very familiar. This 15-foot high room is adorned with a bunch of frescoes depicting ships being tossed around on a stormy sea, with some sort of entity that appears to be dark, terrible looking, that is just looming over them, smiling. Set into the west wall is a dirty, salt-encrusted window. And at the very south is a very familiar stone altar with 2 iron rods that are piercing the altar and going up to the ceiling. But unlike the other altars that you have seen, this one actually has depictions of the lightning bolts, just like in the pendant you just recovered from the half-orc.
I'm gonna walk over to the altar.
All right.
Does it have like a place or a slot that I could fit the necklace in?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh! 24!
You do not notice any slot or anything like that. With a nat 20 investigation, you kind of get the sense of something else. It almost feels electric. static-like, emanating from the rods.
If I take a few steps back,
What the fuck you doing?
good question. Does the electricity in the rods calm down?
It does not seem to affect, no matter where you are in the room.
I'm gonna put the necklace on the altar.
All right. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna throw it. Oh god.
As you put the necklace on the altar, you do so gently, but your hand brushes against one of the iron rods. You feel a surge of electricity run through you, but it does not harm you. In fact, you're feeling quite good, quite powerful.
That shit's for
I am
bums.
going to send you a... actually, let's go into a private channel real quick.
God.
All right.
Cursey, close your ears.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Touching the rod. You've seen this many times with all the other altars, but none of them seem to be charged like this one. But upon touching it, you feel something surge through you. And you currently have Charm of the Storm on you. I pinged you directly what it is. Basically, you can cast Lightning Bolt at 3rd level as an action 3 times. After which, the charm will vanish.
Oh my god. Damn.
Alright, I'm going to bring you back in. Alright, Gothalia, go ahead and give me a religion check while you're in this room. Fern walks into the door as you're looking around the frescoes.
Oh, Gothalia! Is everything okay? What are you doing? Man, this place is creepy.
And Gothalia, looking at the fresco, with a dirty 20 for your religion check, you recognize the entity in the fresco.
You can come out.
He appears to be the god Talos,
Oh, what Talos?
a very evil storm entity.
Oh, holy hell.
You also recall, before Musco died, he had something about that name. Talos had slipped his lips. And I'm going to ping you additional info. You're getting the sense some things are starting to come together.
Not in my brain. Listen.
Ow.
But Talos,
Oh, sorry.
the symbol that he's most known for is 3 lightning bolts. Just like that on the altar, just like that on the pendant. Rushi, as you ascend the stairs with your frozen shark in tow, you get to the very top. And from there you can see
Nothing.
darkness as it envelops, flooding the area, which is very peculiar. Do you attempt to continue to go up? Or do you go back down? Or do you try something else?
So, darkness.
Complete darkness. You can't see.
Dark.
Does dark vision work?
Nope.
It does not.
It's a spell.
Surprisingly, you cannot see through it.
It's a spell. It's not dark.
Bloody hell. I'm gonna try to go up and see what all this bullshit is.
All right.
Carry on.
You do so.
Stumbling.
Go ahead and give me a acrobatics check.
Oh.
Despite the darkness, you have your hands out, you're following the walls, and you're careful about your footing. You do not slip and fall down the stairs. And you manage to make it up to the top, where you feel the figure of a person in front of you.
I touch the person. It feels cold.
Yes.
Theradin, you feel someone touching and grabbing you.
I keep staring at the heart, because I'm charmed.
Theradin, go ahead and make another charisma saving throw. Theradin,
Whoa.
your senses come to and you kind of shake it off. And you look around and you can see there's Rushi. Still dragging the shark in tow, feeling you, kind of grabbing you. It's clear to you he can't see what's going on or see who's there. But you do see him.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's you. I thought I touched something cold.
Uh,
I came to check up on you.
okay,
See if
okay.
we're
Good. Actually, good thing you are here. Okay. I'm gonna direct you. I direct your head at something, and you're gonna tell me if you can see anything.
Oh boy. All right.
I direct his gaze into the onto the heart.
Rushi, you see nothing.
I'm blind as a bat, my man. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. That means the light that emanates from it is not magical.
What are you trying to tell me, my man? Because I have no idea what you're...
Okay. Kneel down. And extend your arms.
All right.
And direct his hands towards the heart.
All right. You grab his hands and you begin to direct him. Are you trying to have him grab the heart?
To touch it.
Okay. Rushi, you feel your hands touch something soft and large and beating.
Do you feel this? It's emanating, blinding
Is
light.
that an animal?
It's a heart. It looks like a heart. It's emanating blinding light. That's why I got rid of the light.
It
If you will.
it feels like one as well. What do you want to do with it?
I'd like you to try to lift it up.
Lift it up.
Yeah.
All right.
You attempt to do so. It does not budge.
Shit, even with my strength, I'm not able to lift this shit.
Even with your strength, though it's levitating in place, it is not moving from that position.
Do you want me to try squishing it?
I already tried that.
You tried it?
You can try it again. Maybe it will do something different.
Might as well.
All
I
right,
ain't
go.
got nothing.
You're gonna try to attack it.
Oh, squish it while it's in my hands.
All right. Go ahead and make an unarmed strike against it.
Wait. Fuck,
Since
which
you
one was
have it in your hands. You don't have to do it at disadvantage. A 12 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. I think it's just a flat 5.
Yeah.
So you could feel, you squish it, and you could feel what feels like blood or something come out from it. But it's still there.
I managed to do something, I guess, since it's leaking on me.
Wait, did it leak at him?
You can't tell. It's licking some sort of liquid.
That's some sort of liquid, yeah. It might be a giant beast just looking down at us.
What does the liquid look like?
It
You're
looks like
asking
normal
me?
liquid. You are in darkness, and you can see through it with dark vision, but you can't tell what it looks like.
Wait, I can. I mean, I can see it.
It's still in dark vision, though, in shades of gray.
Is it?
Yep. With darkness up and your dark vision to be able to see through it, dark vision, you see it in shades of gray. So it's leaking liquid. You can't really tell what it is.
I kneel down to touch the liquid as well.
Okay. It
Just
feels
to see how it feels.
warm to the touch.
I've been dragging the shark around, which is cold as hell, and having something warm leak onto your head is like quite a different feeling.
Maybe we should just pierce it.
Pierce it. Is that really?
Hold on. Do you have a bottle or something?
What now? A bottle?
Yes.
I have a backpack.
Okay, hold on. Here's what I do. Where is it? I take the bottle of ink that I have,
Okay.
throw out the ink, wipe the ink on from the bottle on my clothes, and try to get some of that leakage into that bottle.
All right. So you dump out the ink, and then
Yeah.
you wipe out the remaining on your clothes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go ahead and collect some of the liquid that comes out. All right?
Yeah.
You may do so. What
Now.
else would you guys like to do?
Now,
You want to stab it?
I'm telling him. Hold on, I'll be right back. 1 second. I go a bit down where the darkness won't affect me as much, and look at the bottle, how the liquid looks like.
Getting outside of the darkness, you look at the vial, and it appears to be red,
Red.
like blood.
Oh shit. Hey. I close the bottle and put it away. Okay, it looks like blood.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
Because I'm having a bad feeling with this goddamn heart.
Me too. But on the other hand, I don't want to destroy it. Who knows? Maybe it explodes.
I'm willing to risk it, because this is way too shady. Like, how often do you see a heart on top of a freaking lighthouse?
Okay. Let's. I'm gonna pierce it with the dagger you smash it with.
All right, go ahead and make an
axe.
attack against it. 19 definitely hits. Go ahead and do damage. Five is just enough. As your dagger pierces the heart, you can feel inside it begin to boil, begin to change. Theradin, go ahead and roll 4d6 for me.
Oh shit! I knew it was a bad idea. Fuck.
It explodes,
Yep.
dealing
I knew
12
Fuck.
necrotic damage to both
Oh.
of you.
Okay. I take 6.
And just like that, the heart is gone. There's no trace of it left. The light is gone.
I get rid of my get rid of the shadow.
All right. As
Get
darkness
rid of
begins to
that.
dissipate, Rushi, you can see you're at the very top of the lighthouse, but there is just a mirrored wall, but there's no source of light anywhere.
Was the heart like above some sort of pedestal thing?
It was not. It was just floating off the ground.
I think we may have made a mistake.
I tried communicating with it before.
You what?
I tried communicating with it before.
How would it speak back to us? I'm sorry, I don't know much about this magic mumbo jumbo. It sounds cool, but how?
Trying to find its source and sending its messages. I thought maybe the heart is sentient itself.
Going back down to Gothalia. Gothalia, you hear a loud explosion from the very top of the lighthouse.
Oh my god, what was that?
Orale.
She's probably thinking, what these idiots did now.
Gothalia,
Oh shit! I just realized something. I tunneled vision into it too much. I should have gone through that door, one floor below.
Gothalia runs out of the lighthouse.
As you get outside, you see there is no light anymore. Before, there was an eerie green light that emitted, but now there is none.
The fuck are you doing up there? You alright?
Did you shout that?
Yeah.
I don't think we can hear it because we're way too high up.
Well, if she is shouting, it's 35 feet up.
$35, not 25.
With how high you are and how windy it is up there for it, you guys do not hear Gothalia when she yells it.
Okay. Hey, Rushi.
Yeah.
We should go through that door a floor below us.
There was a door right below us.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And
I
in
completely-
hindsight, probably would have been a better idea to check that door before stabbing the heart.
In hindsight, yes. But like, how the fuck did I miss it? Oh, right, the darkness. I'm sorry. But I think it's best if I went up ahead and opened the door myself in case something was behind it. Because you look horrible, man. You'll get to see my fine ass.
Yay.
Alright, so shall we go?
Yeah.
Oh, Gothalia, do you think those two are okay?
God, I hope so. I forgot to give them bloody sending stones.
Well, maybe we should go back inside and run up to make sure they're okay. Or do you want to go check out that door in that spooky room that we were just in?
I mean, if you want to go upstairs, you can go upstairs and help them, and if you need help, you can shout down to me. I do want to check out the room a little bit more.
Hey, sounds good.
And Fern dashes away to go upstairs to see what the hell you two are doing. As you guys are going downstairs, you see Fern coming up.
Hey.
Oh, you two are okay. We heard an explosion. Not sure what happened.
Explosion!
We may have killed a heart.
Excuse me. You killed the heart?
Remember, Fern, I told you about that before.
Oh, the one at the very top.
Yeah.
Oh, that is, very weird. Gothalia downstairs, and we found this really creepy room. It's got like a stone altar in it, and a really evil-looking guy and a fresco on the walls. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You know, after coming to this lighthouse, it felt weird. Not only did I see all three of you with two dead half-orcs, one of them regenerating for some reason, even when his head is cut off. We went up. Huh?
Don't look at me.
Wait, maybe his regenerating had something to do with that heart.
Rushi, give me a perception check.
Where the fuck was it? There it is.
16. Rushi, the bag that you have all the orc heads in, it feels lighter.
I wonder what's going on in there.
You take a look inside, and before you had 3 heads, you now only have 2. 1 half orc and 1 orc. The head of Mosco is gone. Outside a game,
Wow.
this is the part where I tell you, Theradin, had you destroyed the heart, you would have killed Mosco right off the back.
I just realized, after I said that, after I said that heart is probably the reason why he is regenerating, I had that realization.
Oh, I love it.
You know what happens when you try to big brain?
I was trying so hard to not make any mention of that.
I will say this, though, had you guys not destroyed the heart, Rushi, you would have had a talking orc head.
Oh, I would have had a pet head.
So it's kind of win-win either way.
You bitch, put me down! No, fuck you, you're coming with us. Put me down!
That actually could have been hilarious.
Oh,
Imagine the arguments they would have.
oh, that would have been great.
I would probably be constantly asking that head if he's ready to serve me now.
Oh, you slave driver, you.
As you guys come up to the door, you guys go into the area. You see that this large room appears to be mostly empty. You do see there is 2 iron rods piercing out from the floor on the south side that converge into one and go straight up through the ceiling.
Is this another one of those heart paradoxes?
Who knows? I'll get a bit closer to it, but not entirely.
I mean, you seem to be more knowledgeable about this stuff, so I'm trusting your gut.
Theradin, roll a D100 for me.
Oh.
All right. There is nothing else in this room besides that iron rod that is forked at the bottom and coming into one.
Is there something emanating from it?
You do not see anything visibly emanating from it. You do see there are many windows, and you do see the mass of many shipwrecks that are just on the west side of the island itself.
So is this the part you're gonna have me touch something again?
No. I'll touch it myself. I touch the road, trying to determine what material it is made of.
That sounds like a good idea.
So you reach out to touch the iron rod.
Yes.
I would like to point your attention to our Discord chat for my reaction.
What? What? Wait.
Theradin, go ahead and roll 4 D10s for me.
What?
Is there a way to save him?
So, unknowns to you, the weather outside was getting more and more stormy after Musco was slayed.
Oh.
You guys were focusing on the heart, but the darkness
no.
had blocked out the weather. After you destroyed the heart and began to head downstairs, rumblings could be heard. Thunder. Almost like an outrage.
I just realized what it is. Why didn't
You
I think of that?
You reach out and you touch the rod, but as you do, at that precise moment, as though some being was not happy, strikes it with lightning. Gothalia, downstairs you watch as electricity begins to arc between the 2 iron rods at the altar. But you are far enough away that they do not affect you. Theradin, you feel a jolt of electricity and take 18 lightning damage. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. It's not gonna save me either way.
Can I try to save him somehow?
We'll see if you're able to let go or not. 18? Oh, you just made it. You take only 9 lightning damage instead. As the electricity surges through your body, your hands seize up, but you manage to kind of let go, but your muscles are still spasming as the electrical surge goes through you. Gothalia, you watch as the lightning that's arcing begins to kind of fade away, but the altar appears as it did when you first entered the room now. Theradin, you are unconscious, lying on the ground. Rushi, what do you do?
I'll try to wake him up.
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine check to try to stabilize him. With a dirty 20, you are able to stabilize him. You are not conscious, Theradin, but you are stabilized for the time being, and you will wake up in 1 hour with 1 HP.
Yeah. So far, this is literally Theradin in this campaign.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I had you roll the percentile to determine if the weather and whether Talos would know. And then you just went and touched it. I'm like, okay.
I didn't know what it was for.
That's true. That's true. You did not know. But you're alive. You're not dead. Fern comes in and he sees Theradin lying on the ground. He's like,
Oh my god! Gothalia! We need your healing hands!
He yells down. Gothalia, give me a perception check. You guys are kind of in the stone building here, and it's sometimes the sound can carry, sometimes not. Let's see if you hear him. You do not hear him. You are focused on that altar, and with the stone and everything, it blocks it out.
That.
So, my Frenchman, are you strong enough to carry him?
I think I can manage. You look like a bit of a lightweight. Let me give it a shot. Oh, I got a 14!
And he's able to kind of pick up Theradin by the armpits, and he's able to kind of drag you.
Let's go downstairs. This place, it appear no good in the building.
Yeah, I'm getting the distinct impression I'm gonna have to carry all of you.
Let's be careful not to touch any more things.
But I like things.
And he heads downstairs. Gothalia, you can hear thump, 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 as Theradin's feet are being dragged on the staircase. I will advise, had he gone below below 10 on the athletics checks, it would have been your head hitting the staircase. But he got high enough, and he's strong enough.
That'll be fun.
You see Fern coming in with Theradin unconscious.
Gothalia, we need your healing touch. Theradin here, he touched a metal pole. It do something. It looked like he shocked him.
I mean, I think he was trying to learn how to pole dance.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not in one way of magics, but I'm not one to judge.
So I don't know what has been done to him, so I'm... He looks like he's down, right?
Yeah, he's down. He's unconscious. Eyes are closed. His hands are kind of sizzling. He's got like some burn marks on his forearms and his hands.
You want to tell me what happened?
I'm
Oh,
kind of tried to stabilize him.
I mean,
Alright.
what I meant was, you want me to tell you what happened.
Well, Gothalia sees Theradin down, runs to him, and starts to stabilize him.
Oh, he is
And
stable.
what? Stable.
He is stable.
Well, she doesn't know that.
No, that's true. Go ahead and give me
Good
medicine check, Gothalia.
And while she is doing that, she asks, "What the hell were you doing?"
You can determine that he is unconscious.
Okay.
But, with a 5, unfortunately, you're not sure if he's stable or not, but Rushi says he is stable.
Okay.
He's stable. I managed to save him when he got struck by electricity from a pole. And before that, we killed a heart, which did more damage to us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast Goodberry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. And
We need your healing touch to save him.
Rushi, do you have a mortar pestle with you?
I got all kinds of cooking utensils. We can create a fire right here. If you want me to cook, I'll be able to cook.
I'm tired of force feeding people berries, so I was hoping you could smash them up before feeding him to him, but if you don't, we'll just force feed him again.
I mean, why don't we try just playing basketball with it? You hold his mouth open, I throw him in.
Gothalia starts force feeding them.
Ow.
Sorry. And Fern, how much HP do you have? Oh, He has 6. I'll give 8 berries. I'll force feed 8 berries to Theradin and give 2 to Fern.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, mademoiselle. I much appreciate it. Such a scrumptious treat.
And Fern gets to heal for 2.
Wait, how long has it been since we woke up?
Since your last long rest?
Yeah.
Right now, it's going to be about the afternoon. So I'd probably say about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So the treats are still edible.
Yeah.
Wait, did Fern have one of the cooked treats, right?
He ate one.
Okay. I'm gonna give my cooked treat to Theradin.
Theradin, isn't it ironic you didn't accept my cooked treat?
Yes. Yeah. Very ironic.
To temp HP.
Can I heal 10 HP?
Temporary.
Tom,
Sorry.
how much?
2.
Do it.
Rasva 3.
Me ei räägi vene keeles siin.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
20. No,
That's
something
20.
else.
That's 20. That's not the one that we need.
Sorry.
Fucking, am I going to have to teach you Russian now?
No, I don't care.
Сука, блядь.
Rushi, such strange words come out of your mouth. It better not be about my mother.
No, it was well, not only about your mother, but a troll as well.
Ye gods!
So, was there anything in this room?
Theradin and Rushi, you guys see in this room the mosaic of a large, dark, glooming deity over raging seas with a bunch of ships being tossed around like playthings. You see an altar with 3 lightning bolts and 2 iron rods that go up to the ceiling, presumably to that 1 iron rod that you had just touched, Theradin.
Am I able to investigate and understand or know about this sort of place?
You can give me a religion check.
Fuck.
You do not understand the significance of this room or this place, unfortunately.
Would I be able to understand any of that significance with history?
It'd be a religion check for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Given the nature of it, I see no value there yet. A 1. Theradin, you're still kind of phased from the lightning that had struck you, and you can't think clearly.
Hey,
Temporary Alzheimer's.
Theradin, there's 3 more poles you can touch.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to touch him, Theradin?
No.
Are any of you asking Gothalia what is going on?
What
We
is
just
this?
got here. We have no idea what's going on, so we're just curious about this.
Did you find
Gothalia?
anything in the room?
Just well, first of all, I'm sorry. The pictures on the wall are of Palos, an evil storm entity.
Oh.
And the altar has crackling electricity,
Oh.
which I accidentally brushed up against while putting the charm or the necklace that I pulled off of Moesco onto the
So,
thing. I now have a supercharged charm, which I can shoot lightning bolts with.
oh wow. Wait, so does that mean that orc that didn't have a heart was a priest, and this is a bloody temple.
After hearing that, Theradin, that would be a fair, logical assumption that you can assume.
So basically, did we kill the priest in this place? I think so. Whoops.
I mean, he didn't have a heart. The thing, the shiny thing at the top looked like a heart.
I mean, like we all know, priests or heartless priests are evil.
What about there being necromancy in play here, and he was resuscitated without a heart? Would that be something? Or do you disagree with me, guys?
I mean, that's definitely some sort of a necromancy. At least it looks like it.
As you guys are discussing this, you all kind of notice that there is a door to the south still.
I was about to actually mention that if
I was looking at that. I was looking at that myself.
Gothalia walks over to the door. And carefully opens it.
All right. As you open up the door, you see a bunch of nests. And a harpy that is wounded, who stares back at you. Arr! Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Click on your tokens before you roll. Fuck.
Wow.
Good job, Theradin.
Rushi, I think you meant to click on yourself, not on the shark, correct? Here, I'll get you added.
You roll his dagger roll.
I'm letting my dagger. I'm letting my dead dagger ball do all the work.
Oh, let's see. And Fern, you got a 5. Theradin,
We're all weaklings.
you are up first. You see Gothalia open up a door, and you looking behind her, you can see the wings of a harpy. A wounded harpy.
As soon as I see the harpy, chill touch. Holy shit!
I am.
Damn, that really helped your help, man.
For 7 necrotic damage. As a skeleton hand appears, it just grasps around the harpy's neck, leaving a black mark. And it doesn't seem to do that much damage to it, but still effective enough. This harpy is looking pretty bad now, and it is surprised. Rushi, it is your turn.
What the hell did you guys walk into?
There's that bloody harpy that escaped. I
Oh, that
think.
freaking chicken?
Yes.
Can I walk past Theradin and Gothalia?
Yes, you can walk through another player's space, but you just can't land on it.
Okay, so how the fuck?
So 30 feet, you'll be able to get right in front of the harpy.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Neat. Wow. With the shark.
You got third. I thought you watch as the shark that is partially melted is being dragged behind Rushi.
I'm a bonk it. With the shark.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check. 18 will do. You're able to lift up the shark. Go ahead and give me an attack with it.
What was it again?
Oh, let me scroll up.
Wow.
Was it a D4?
Just make a D20 plus your, because it'd be like an improvised weapon. So D20 plus whatever your modifier is, which is +6. So D20 +6.
How did I do this here?
Roll. Exclamation mark.
Okay.
Roll.
Roll.
Space 2. 1d20 plus your modifier.
Was it 6?
Yep, because that's what your modifier is.
Holy shit.
That's a little low for damage.
Did it disappear?
I don't see anything rolled for
me
attack.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You can also just go to the dice menu and just pick D20 and roll, and then just add +6 to whatever it is for the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Yeah.
This
Yeah. You can always go to advanced dice roller.
So
+6. That's 14.
14. You guys watch as Rushi takes up this giant frozen hammerhead shark with a mighty swing and brings it down on top of the harpy. Go ahead and roll damage. 14 will hit.
Oh.
That was 3d12. Again, you can go ahead and just go to the dice menu and just click d12 and then 3.
3d12. What
Three-
the fuck?
And with a splatter of viscera and blood, the harpy just as a stain across the nest as the frozen shark comes down, killing her.
I look behind at them and say, all in a day's work.
The frozen shark is partially shattered. A good chunk of its head is now gone. And you have the back part of the shark tail up to the dorsal fin.
I mean, it's still edible.
It's still
My
edible.
glasses got a little bit of blood on them after that. I gotta clean them. Give me a moment, please.
As that happens, I take out my ink bottle and see if anything happened to that to that blood that I stored.
The ink, the blood, is gone.
I wasted ink.
You have an empty ink bottle you can have in your inventory now.
Yep.
Fern looks out. He's like,
Oh my god! Rushi! That was impressive! And a bit scary. I may have tinkled a little. Remind me, I'm your friend, Rushi. Oh my god. Theradin, don't let him use us as improvised weapons. That could be very devastating to both of us.
I mean, I don't mind using Fern as an improvised weapon. But
More to you than me.
I like you guys. So I'm not gonna hurt you. Yes, even you, Gothalia.
to be fair, if I have 1 HP, she could use me as an improvised weapon. Because I would have a chance of actually surviving it.
that's true. That's true. Oh, you have dispatched the last harpy that was here. Would you like to
now we
do
have-
anything else in this area?
Long rest, maybe.
I mean, we can use the fucking nest to sleep.
Yeah,
Or Tinder.
I mean, I honestly have no resources left.
All right. Theradin, as you go over to that nest, you see something glinting. Something shiny.
I wish I have.
Do you reach out and grab it?
Yes.
You find a potion. A vial.
Oh, neat.
It has a clear like liquid and seems to have a little jellyfish floating in it.
Okay. Is this? How can I identify it?
You can either spend a short rest trying to figure it out what it is, or you can cast Identify, or you can give me an Arcana check.
Does that help that I'm proficient with alchemical tools and supplies and well, alchemy in general?
If you're proficient with Arcana, you're good there.
I am, yeah.
Then it would just add whatever your proficiency is with it, because that's already on your Arcana check when you roll it.
Oh, I mean, generally with alchemist supplies.
Oh, with alchemist supplies,
alchemy.
then you can add your proficiency bonus on top of that, which would be a +2, I think it is.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 13, so you have a 15. So looking at this potion, it kind of escapes you from your arcane knowledge, but then you kind of look at it and you're like, you think you've seen some of these before. You're pretty sure, you can't be 100% certain, but you're pretty sure it's a potion of water breathing.
Oh.
It's like Minecraft.
I put it away.
All right. I will add a potion of water breathing to your inventory.
Okay.
Hey, our very dear DM.
Yes?
If you get the time, would you please add charm to my inventory, because I am failing at homebrew.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right. With that, you guys want to take a rest in the harpy's nest. 2 of them are perfectly fine. Well, you know, despite the normal feathers and stuff you get from harpies, and one of them is completely covered in the remains and blood of another harpy.
I can use the bloody nest as, like, fire starter.
Oh, do you want me to set it on fire?
Yeah, like, we push 2 of the, Could we technically get the things? Sorry, English is fleeing. The nest. Could we technically get the nests, like, inside this room?
You can certainly roll athletics to try to drag them into the room itself.
They're not gonna fall apart.
We will see.
I was thinking of, like, separating the bloody one from the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not too much room out here, so I was thinking of pulling them inside.
Sure. Everyone who wants to help bring a nest into the room, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Okay. But I must warn you. I'm not very proficient with it. Oh.
Fern's like,
As much as I love the idea of a nest, ew.
I rolled a nat 20.
wow, Theradin, you muster up the strength and you're able to pull it like a champ.
Yeah. Like a real yamcha.
And your nest you pull does not fall apart. It stays perfectly intact.
Yay! I rolled a 16.
Good job, good job. Come here, let me pat you.
Not a pet.
Good job. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl. Yes, you are.
Gothalia,
Yes,
you are able to start pulling the nest. It's not too terrible. Unfortunately, yours, as soon as you start pulling it, it begins to fall apart.
Aww.
Then I'm just grabbing a handful of whatever the nest is made out of, bringing it side, dropping it right here, and going back out, grabbing a handful of stuff, and walking back in, letting it drop on the ground.
All right, you managed to make a small pile. A nest that's probably big enough for a creature of tiny size.
I want to bring more. I want to bring all of the stuff that's left of the...
Probably wind took it away already.
That's correct. You watch as the salty wind be kind of blows it into the way. There's still the bloody nest.
I have a bedroll.
All right, you guys leave the bloody nest alone. You go inside. Theradin, the nest you pulled in there is big enough for 2 people, or Rushi and his shark.
Rushi, do you want me to start the fire?
Yeah, start the fire so I can start cooking the shark. Well, the leftovers of it.
Let's use the bloody one, please.
Cast firebolt.
All right. And were you casting on the small little nest or the big one?
Oh, where the harpy is.
Oh, there. Got it. Outside.
That's where Rushi is cooking, outside.
Go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Yeah, I don't like the smell of food in the house.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage. As it is covered in blood, you gotta see how far you get. All right. It smolders a little bit, begins to smoke, but your firebolt was strong enough to actually begin to ignite into a small fire for you. The blood begins to evaporate, and the remains begin to kind of catch on fire, begin to char up.
Can I be able to use my hidden ability to raise the fire higher? You know, gust of wind.
Yes, you can if you wish.
I'm gonna go up there.
Go ahead and roll a percentile dice.
Oh, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Rushi, you're just not feeling it today. Unfortunately, everything actually, as soon as you get up to it, it's almost like the wind stops. And becomes perfectly calm.
Something's wrong today.
Give me a second.
Wait, is Rushi's hidden ability really canon now?
Oh.
I thought I had something, but I don't think that I thought I had. Oh, so basically, wait, I also have a mystery potion? God damn.
I think it was from the time when you were out exploring with Quinn.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I seem to recall there being a mystery potion.
Okay, so are we turning in for the night? Or day, or whatever.
I would very much appreciate that. As much as your berries are so wonderful and juicy, Fern is, well, quite to be honest, I am quite well fucked up. And a good rest on a bedroll, not in a nest, would be just dandy for me.
Honestly, sleeping on a nest would be more fitting for Fern.
As much as I appreciate it, I don't want to catch fleas.
Yeah, right. Yo, Gothalia.
What's up?
Look, I'm sorry for earlier.
Okay. She takes her bedroll and curls up on the small pile of nest in the corner and starts to try to use long rest to see what the heck that mystery potion is.
All right.
I'm gonna bring myself water.
Okay, I'm back.
Third, want to learn how to cook?
No.
We should get ourselves fishing. So when we're stuck in places like these, we have ways to get.
I mean, you can dive into the water and start cooking some fish, but...
Yeah, but I have to come back the long way around.
You can try to climb.
With fish in my hand?
Yeah. I mean,
Hell
you
no.
swam with 2 fishes in your hand while a shark was coming after your ass.
Yeah, I was swimming, not climbing.
And then I had to throw you to Fern.
Good thing you didn't throw me against the bloody cliffside. I would be splat dead mosquito.
I mean, it was a risky maneuver, but I was willing to take it. You either die in the fucking campfire or die against the wall. Or fly to Fern, who is the squishiest of the bunch.
I am very squishy.
So with that, each of you begins to go through the process to go through a long rest. Fern, he just flat out lays out and just takes a long rest because he is tired as fuck. And he's hurt as hell. Gothalia, studying the potion. You spend about an hour during your long rest, and you're able to ascertain its likeness, testing it, tasting it, smelling it, and you're able to ascertain that this is a potion of greater healing.
Oh, did you find it now?
No, it was a potion she had.
Oh, okay.
For a long time.
So you should have given it to me.
Well, she had no idea what the potion was. So
No, I mean, to check it.
I mean, she is a little bit of untrusting. Of
Yeah.
So don't be angry with her.
Especially after that fight, right?
Yeah, especially you're still strangers to her, and B, after scaring the shit out of her.
With the shark?
I have.
No, not with the shark. The fucking wings.
Oh.
Oh no, I did have that right.
I mean,
I am adding the potion of superior healing to your inventory.
oh, superior, not greater.
Yeah, apologize. It is superior, not greater. That is a big, beefy boy. Just so you have an idea, that's how much she can heal.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a big boy potion.
so basically, my D&D Beyond just crashed.
No worries. I've got it added, so you're good there. Theradin, what are you doing for your long rest? If anything.
What I'm doing for my long rest?
Yep.
Play around with cantrips.
All right. Are you sleeping in the large nest you so successfully brought in intact?
Yeah, I sleep in my bedroll.
Okay.
The walls of the nest.
For extra comfort, actually, I'm gonna lay my bedroll on the nest.
All right.
I have a small pile of nest.
It definitely provides you with extra warmth as you're not sleeping on the cold floor like Fern is.
Oh, poor Fern. Unlucky.
Fern is currently knocked out. He is tired as hell. Rushi, what are you doing?
I'm making food for everybody.
All right. So you are cooking up some food. I take it you're making some treats.
I'm definitely making treats. I can make 2 per long rest.
Perfect. So you make 2 cooked treats.
Yep. And may as well make... Actually, no. No need for special food just yet.
The food will taste very interesting. You have a bunch of herbs that you were able to add to it. Plus, you have the mesquite of harpy to smoke the meat, which adds a gamey yet tangy flavor to the shark meat.
Who's staying watch? Who's staying on watch?
That's a good question.
I mean, I think it should be Gothalia and Rushi. Because I have nothing.
You also don't have to take a watch, too, if you don't want to.
I mean, that one orc escaped. Who knows? Better do it.
That's true.
I'm thinking like while Gothalia is taking her watch, she was like looking at the ocean.
All right. Gothalia, go give me a perception check. You're taking first watch. And Rushi, we'll have you take the second watch while you're cooking.
Sounds good.
Gothalia, your mind is focused on that potion. As you're not paying attention directly outside. You're feeling pretty good. But nothing happens. Everything's pretty uneventful.
Oh.
4 hours go by with ease. Rushi, it is your turn.
I wiggle while cooking. So, at this point, the food is done, right?
Yes, the food is done.
And since while I'm done with cooking, give everybody.
Give me
What
that
was the
perception roll.
Oh yeah, perception. That exists.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Like a hawk with binoculars for eyes on top of it. You are keeping an eye out. You are looking to the coast. You're looking back. You can see that the storm, though it had rushed in suddenly before, is beginning to dissipate. You see that there are some sharks in the water below, near the shipwrecks. And you also see there is a very large and very tasty crab coming up out of the water and appears to just be standing on the beach where you guys were. And it, with your eagle eyes, you ascertain it has something in its claws. And with that, you're able to finish your food, and all of you have finished a long rest.
Yay, sweet.
It's been an exhausting day. You're on the next day.
Exhausting day. I literally had only one sorcery point. Nothing else. No spell slots, nothing.
As you guys spent the time to rest. It is now the next morning. Rushi, you were able to get a good night's sleep. Everyone got a good night's sleep. Fern. Oh, Fern. Let's see.
I hope he's not
Fern
dead.
was able to get a decent night's sleep as well, despite sleeping on the cold stone floor.
He's used to it.
He is stoic.
I'd say Rushi is more used to it, considering he started out in an orc tribe.
That's true. All right, each of you wakes up.
Oh, I slept like a daisy in the middle of spring. Oh, it was so good. How did you all sleep on in them bird nest?
Fine. Remember to put your eye patch on the correct eye.
Oh, is my eye patch askew? Oh, I'm so sorry. You should see if we ever find an egg. I can show you a neat trick.
Do you plop that egg in your eye?
Oh, it wouldn't be a trick if I told you.
That sounds so all kinds of wrong.
Oh, what smells so good?
It's Rushi's special ability.
A harpy and a shark. What a combination.
My, oh my.
I mean, you gotta make do with what you have, you know?
Well, I wouldn't feel right if I took any of your cooked treats this time. I had one last time and it was so tasty.
Okay, I'm giving one of the cooked treats to Theradin, definitely. And I'm not taking any back talk from you, you bitch.
Okay. I have it.
You're still remembering the shark situation.
Go ahead and add one cooked treat. It will give you 2 HP temporarily as long as you enjoy it within the next 8 hours.
Who else is having it?
How long did it last?
8 hours.
Once you consume it, the temp hit points last until you take a long rest, or they
No.
get used in combat.
I eat it right away. Breakfast.
All right, go ahead and add 2 temp HP.
Blue one, right?
You can do blue or green. It doesn't matter. On roll 20. In D&D Beyond, just click on temp and then just put 2 there.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well.
So, at the same time, I'm glancing past Theradin and I see Gothalia in her corner over there. Yo, you want some food?
If you're offering, why not?
It seems you can't get past Theradin. He's a big
So-
boy. It's all good.
Yeah, who's talking?
I just big bone, my man. And I offer up my cooked treat to Gothalia.
Gothalia takes it, sniffs it. It smells.
Like shark and harpies.
Yep.
That too, but smells like nothing I really smelled before.
Blood. Burning blood.
That too.
I mean, that
It smells interesting.
I've smelled that before.
The taste is interesting as well. Doesn't taste
Yeah,
bad though. Whatever Rushi is using, it really draws out the flavor of the shark. And you do taste a bit of the gamey, the smokiness that's presumably from the harpy that was being roasted in the fire.
I'm gonna eat the treat right now, just in case.
All right. Go ahead and add 2 temp HP.
So, how was it?
Mwah!
Are we going to talk to that banshee?
Just 'cause. Yeah, we should check the upstairs.
Yeah, there's nothing anymore.
Yeah, we got everything killed, almost.
Well, more like, well, I got myself nearly killed.
I do remember people telling me about there being like a huge treasure here. I wonder what the treasure is because we don't think we've found it yet.
If anything, right, Theradin, you discovered what the potion was, right?
Yes.
It was water breathing, right?
Yes.
So, during my lookout, I noticed all these shipwrecks. It could be related to that the treasure might be under the sea somewhere. Like near here.
True. Who's our best swimmer? Slowly starts pointing at Rushi.
I think that's pretty obvious. That performance that Rushi put on earlier was pretty impressive. But yeah, there's a lot of ships down there. There's bound to be a lot of things, but we should be careful. After what happened with Gothalia and that shark,
I also noticed a bunch of sharks in the water.
Wait, we could ask the crab.
I saw the crab too, you know. I think he's waiting for you, Gothalia.
No, I'm not crazy. I was talking to the crab.
Okay.
I mean, even if you are crazy, it's okay. We're all a little crazy after what happened.
Yeah, you can't be okay in the head if you've gone through the shit.
I mean, hell, we had that one guy who had those big skeleton wings. And we've got a half-orc who just decimated a harpy with a frozen shark.
And also, there's nothing besides a bloody apron.
Oh, yes. It's, boy, you guys, I'm glad I'm on your side. Oh, I'd hate to fight against you all.
And he kind of awkwardly just kind of steps out, a little scared of all of you.
I'm just gonna step on out here, yeah.
Yeah, we should head back to the beach see what the crab has for us,
Yeah,
and also the kaiju.
makes sense.
To be fair, Fern is probably the most what do you call it? Sensible, if you will.
The most
Rushi
level-headed.
moved so fast the map wasn't able to keep up with you.
I played a game where I had to use the arrow keys, so
Miss Banshee, Urobach. Gothalia, you take it away. She scared me.
Who had the thing that we got?
You had it, I think.
Gothalia, you had picked up the conch.
Yeah.
The opalescent conch when you had defeated Moscow.
Show yourself, spirit.
Excuse me,
As you
lady?
you take out the conch, you hold it up, you're asking for the banshee. Phasing in from the ethereal, you see the ethereal, you see the banshee. Myrel appear. Yes. You've returned.
Yes, and I believe I got what you want.
You
Wait.
found my conch.
Yes. What's up, Theradin?
Where was that conch stolen from you?
She looks down at Theradin. It was stolen when I was alive. When that orc killed me.
Where?
Here.
In this very corner.
What's that?
Was that in this very corner?
Why do you care?
I don't know, I have hard time trusting every apparition I maybe will see in the future.
And she kind of begins to just ignore Theradin and go back to Gothalia. Thank you for retrieving it.
Don't.
I believe.
And she touches the conch and then begins to fade away. The conch is still in your hands.
No. What the fuck? We had an agreement.
Should have listened.
The bitch.
Told you.
never trust a banshee who's willing to kill a half-orc.
So you have a very nice opalescent conch in your position, Gothalia.
I drop it on the ground.
Are you sure?
Do not drop.
I have it in my hand and I'm just smack into Theradin's chest and hope he catches it.
Theradin, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Like, you know how somebody like takes the thing and
Yeah.
Because it's unexpected and it's just kind of like, whoa.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
oh Lord.
Well, that was a very expensive conch, and Theradin, as it gets thrown to you, you juggle it, and falls down to the ground and shatters. Gothalia, you feel the mark on your shoulder sting. And you take 3 necrotic damage.
3?
Yep.
Who allowed that?
Why did you do that?
Well, I angry. I'm a bitch. We had an agreement.
Yeah.
I mean,
To think the half-orc is more sensible than you.
wouldn't you be angry if you had bloody banshee mark on you that you don't know what it does besides hurt you? And
Okay.
wouldn't you like to know?
Did you see what I became during our fight?
It looked weird.
How does that compare?
Yo, we all got our own quirks. We all got our own curses and blessings and all bullshit that goes around. But it's a part of us now, and we have to move on.
Yeah, you see,
And
I
with
told
the
you.
conch being broken the way it is, it could have been a magical item or
Well, it was our arcane focus.
we need to focus on this, people. Gothalia, your favorite crab is out there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
As you guys go through, Gothalia, if only you had waited. If only. You get the sense of regret
Oh no.
and anger, as though you just need to be patient. But now, you felt the lash going through the banshee mark. Will you ever find out what that mark means? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe there'll be another chance in the future. And maybe not. As you go down, you see a giant blue crab waving his claw at you. And in his other claw, he seems to have a chest.
Hello. I've been out here waiting for you. Were you guys able to set my poor Muriel to rest?
Yes.
Unbelievable, Gothalia wasn't going crazy.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
As this giant crab speaks in common to all of you.
I brought you a reward. Some shinies and stuff I got from one of the shipwrecks. There's a lot more down there, but with the sharks, I wanted to be careful. But surprisingly, not too long ago, yesterday morning, there was some sort of commotion and all the sharks left the area. Boy, howdy, I was so pleased to punch this bill to see that. Oh, and it gave me a chance to be able to grab this one for you.
And he kind of leans down and he comes over.
I'm a little sad because it's going to be pretty lonely, but here you are. Here's the chest.
And he sits down a waterlogged chest. That's a decent size.
Yeah, maybe you want to come with us.
Yeah, if you feel lonely, you can just come with us.
I don't know.
I mean,
Look at it this way. I mean, your previous friend was a spellcaster. I mean, you could tag along with another one. Probably no one else will understand you.
You're not just saying that to eat me later, right?
And he looks over at you, Rushi.
No.
No. Hold on. I get closer to the crab and start whispering something to him, and say, "Hey, you like that chick that's behind me, right? I mean, I saw you speaking to her before."
Well, I mean, she was just friendly to me, so she seems to be quite distant right now.
Yeah. So, I feel like you'll be great company for her. Because she really doesn't like us too much. Especially me.
Gothalia, you hear the crab, Rushi, and Theradin talking. Fern's just like,
Is
Is that a fucking talking crab? Oh.
Did you just change accent?
Did you become Scottish or something?
Of course not! I will never change accents! Why would you say such a thing? Are you calling me a fraud? Oh! And he marches off to the corner. How dare you!
Fern speaks in a Finnish accent.
Enjoy talking to that fucking crab!
We will.
Fern speaks in a fucking Finnish accent, and there's Pterodactyl going like all French and shit, and sometimes
Hey, look,
Scottish.
give me some slack, guys, okay? Alright. Alright.
This is funny.
I don't know if
Gothalia.
you know geography, but Italia, it's Italy, and Finnish are way far from each other.
Basically, the Finland is at the north point, while Italy is to the southern part.
I mean the north, not pole, but like the...
Above Estonia, okay?
Yeah, I wanted to say something, but my English just left every piece.
One of the Scandinavians.
Well, yeah, they're
There's Norway.
very north.
There's Norway, Sweden, and Finland.
Shall we continue?
Yeah.
I'll lean towards the crab as well. Okay. How much food outside of the sea did you try? Did you try all that great grass around the dry lands? When you want to try more?
To be quite honest, I don't think I've ever had grass on the land.
I mean, you can try more than just eating algae all the time, right?
Yeah, and if you come with us, I can make a ton of food.
You guys go ahead and both make persuasion checks. Gothalia, what are you doing?
Although we're talking about food, Gothalia will say, well, yeah, the half-orc can cook, I won't lie, and I can catch us some stuff since I'm good at it. Not that good at making it, but, you know.
Don't forget what I told you, crap.
He just kind of takes a step back from Rushi. It's as persuasive as you two are. It's a very tantalizing offer. I'll be frank. You kind of scared the shit out of me.
Why?
Look, I'm not tasty. I promise you. Just because I'm a big crab, I taste awful.
I don't know. I don't want to eat you.
Okay, now listen here, you giant crab. I told you to stick around to her, not to us.
The giant crab comes towards you, Gothalia. What do you do?
Nothing, she's just watching it happen.
He's scared of Rushi, and Theradin's coming on really strong, and Rushi, he's not buying. Rushi is not there to eat him, especially with the apron and what he saw him eat with the shark and shit. It's like, ugh.
Well, I'm also passively intimidating.
You are. This poor crab.
Time for the wind?
I mean, the crab, like, is the crab next to me?
Yeah, he's next to you. Since
Can I
you
put
seem
my-
to be the less threatening, and Fern's kind of over in the corner.
Sulking.
I'm gonna put my hand somewhere on the crab and pat it, like, don't worry, they'll eat sharks, but they won't eat crabs since... First of all, you're a friend. Second of all, you're too hard to cook. And we like you.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
I wanted to be intimidating so that he would say.
Well, that's you seem to be a lot nicer than those two gents. Okay.
What you mean? I rolled 19 on persuasion.
Son of a bitch, I'm only trying to help you.
I was very nice to him.
Yeah, you were very nice, very persuasive. Rushi
I
came on
I
extremely strong. You were coming on very strong.
I cast message on him and in his mind, just speak to him. I mean, with this amount of intelligence, how will you be able to talk to your own kin? I mean, at least with us, you can be socially active.
I can talk to my kin just fine.
Yeah, but they're not on the same level as you. Just look at you, listen to yourself.
Gothalia looks at Crab and says, Fern. He's a fun dude. Sometimes puts the eye patch on his good eye, but he's a good dude. The half orc. Yeah, first time I saw it, I think I trickled a little bit, as Fern would say. But he is a good person. He attacked the people who were about to attack me and my friends. And Theradin he's also a good dude. Can be scary from time to time, but he's a good dude.
Look at him, he's bare bones. You need some meat on those bones, man.
And Theradin, silence.
He's just kind of like, oh my god. Okay, he's like, oh well, if you say so, I feel I could trust you. Very well. If you will have me, I will gladly join you. Just you. I do not trust those others, though. That half-orc, that look in his eyes. I'm not a meal, damn it. And Theradin, he doesn't look at me with hunger in his eyes. But something more, and it creeps me out. I don't swing that way, my man. I appreciate the offer.
Don't worry, he looks at like everybody's food.
So I had him do a wisdom check, and he got a nat 1, and he has a -1 modifier to it. So, or sorry, he got a 3 with a -1, so he had a 2. So he he doesn't know better. He doesn't know that you guys are friendly. Rushi, he's intimidated. Theradin, you came on really persuasive with him. Very friendly.
Maybe too persuasive.
Yeah, a little too persuasive. That's why he was a little off-put. He's kind of like, what? If he got a bit higher in his insight, you can see like, oh, you're just trying to be friendly. Gothalia was average. He's kind of like, okay. I'm good. Gothalia, you can have the talking giant crab as your new companion.
I wanted to make him my familiar.
He has all the stats of a giant crab, except his intelligence, instead of 1, is, I think that is 10. Let me double check.
Crab spider.
Yep, his intelligence is 10. And he knows common, and can speak common. And I will do my best to remember how to say and do his accent.
Remember, fancy British.
Oh my god. Fancy British, yeah.
I'm gonna need to find a name for it.
You need to get a top hat for him and a monocle.
I would 100% agree with that, and I will approve it in game.
Oh yes.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
Does the speech have any glass?
Any sea glass? You would have to give me an investigation check.
Coming right up.
Given the area, normally no, but this area with lightning, you do find some sea glass.
How big?
With an 18, you find something about the size of your hand. So about
Hey, Grab,
6
I got you a
inches.
monocle.
Well, I say. I don't know if I can see very well out of this thing.
I want to do something extra. I summon an illusion of a top hat with minor illusion.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
The giant blue crab has a sea glass shard for a monocle, and it has now an illusionary effect of a top hat on it.
What? Why are you all looking at me so weird? Is it the glass?
If you want a name, then Sir Crab fits perfectly.
Oh, I'll see. I'll see.
Sir Crab.
What's your original name?
Oh, I never really had one. Myrel
really?
she was lonely in the sea, and she just kind of gave me one. Some of the other sea elves used to joke, saying, "Oh, they call me Sabby."
Wait, what did she... I meant, what she called you?
She just called me Mr. Pinch.
Okay. Would you like to keep that name?
Oh, I don't really care.
Okay.
Honestly, names don't really mean a whole much to me. You can call me whatever you want, as long as it ain't food.
No, never.
You know, while you're wearing top hats and a monocle, I can't see you as food anymore, man. You're one of us.
Wait, what's a top hat?
He has no idea there's a top hat illusion on his head. He can't see back that far.
Look into the reflection of water.
He looks down.
Oh, what is that?
He's holding up the sea glass with one of his claws, so he knows that's there.
Is this normal look? Does this look appropriate?
It's just a stylish hat.
Very well.
You
Anyway,
look very good in it.
do you wish to open up the chest?
Oh yes, that would be probably great.
And it is a large-sized chest. Who opens up the chest?
I think I was the closest, right?
Oh,
'Cause he was here.
but you and Rushi are the closest to the chest.
Hey, Rushi, do you want?
Come on, big man, open the chest.
Yes, he wants to open the chest.
All right. You open up the chest. Inside, you find an ornate bow. A long bow made out of black ebony wood that has a bunch of flourishes engraved on it with a gold leaf pattern. Surprisingly, being underwater, it seems to have not been affected. Though the rest of the chest is waterlogged, this bow is in immaculate condition. The wood is not swollen like the rest of the chest is.
Gothalia walks towards the chest and sees this and asks, does anyone else have any use for this?
A bow?
Oh, I don't know how to use this.
Look, I'm more used to wielding axes and hand axes and whatever else there is. I haven't really used a bow. If a javelin counts as a bow, then might as well.
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is. So, Gothalia, you're taking the bow?
Yes, please. Thank you.
This immaculate bow, as you look at it, it's clearly elven in design. The string is a silver thread, almost like that of a hair thread. The mark on your shoulder burns a little bit as you look at the thread, but then quickly fades. Gothalia, give me an Arcana check. With the burning sensation, you get the sense that this is a hair, but not just any hair. This is the hair that belonged to that sea elf, to Myrel. And that this was likely her bow. You can add a +2 longbow to your inventory.
2. What the hell?
I've added it for you, so you got it.
Plus
Plus 2. Additionally, inside, there is a small chest that is swollen, but it looked like at one point in time it was ornate. And there's a scroll as well. A scroll that's in a scroll tube that appears to be tight and sealed with wax.
I think we know who gets that.
Well, guess I'll look at the scroll, see what it is.
You open up the scroll, and it appears to be gibberish. You don't understand it. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, though. You don't understand the words or anything on it, but the scroll is that of necromancy from the school.
Okay.
So you can add a unknown scroll to your inventory, Theradin.
Will do.
And then as for the small box,
I'll keep the small box too.
all right, do you open up the small box?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
As you open it up, a waft of dusty air comes out. It smells very musty. You look inside. There is a pearl and a diamond, a rather large diamond. The pearl is immaculate. There is a beautiful, kind of light blue, clear diamond in there as well. And there is a note. The note does not appear to be water damaged. This box was sealed tight, likely through the use of magic.
I try to read the note.
The note is in Elvish.
What does it say?
You understand Elvish?
Yes, I have
Sweet.
Celestial Common Elvish.
It states, "My dear Mirel, I wish you good tidings on your travels. I hope someday we can meet once more. If something were to happen to you, my dear, may this pearl of power and this scroll of raised dead help you through your journeys. If you do not use them, then at the very least it can be sold to start your life anew. I hope someday we will meet again on our travels. Forever yours, your teacher, your friend, Cost. K-O-S-T.
Cost.
Yep.
Sorry, what was the pearl? What were the pearls again?
Say that again?
What were the pearls again?
The pearl was a pearl of power.
Yeah.
And then the scroll was a scroll of raised dead.
Okay.
And there is a rather large diamond in there as well.
I saw how you raised your head.
What is Pearl of Power?
I will add it to your inventory. You've heard of these pearls. These are something that a lot of magic casters seek, as it allows you to get a little extra power once per day. As for the Scroll of Raised Dead, you've heard of this as well. This scroll, when casted by someone who is familiar with the spell, allows one to raise the life, raise the body, returning the soul, should it be willing, back to a being, as long as they have not died or been dead for more than 10 days. Gothalia.
Yes.
your eyes begin to tear. As you can think of one person this could work for. It has been 5 days since you had left Axholm. 5 days since a young adventurer had perished. However,
Come on.
there's a couple issues. One, you know it would be several day journey back. But the more aggravating issue is who could cast such a scroll? Theradin, you know that such scrolls, the necromantic scroll and the spell itself, you've heard of it. It is not something a sorcerer could cast. Not even wizards could normally cast it. But usually require someone of a divine touch. Or a very lewd and ambitious bard. What do you guys do? Gothalia, the rest of the party does not know of your previous events. Keep that in mind.
In the town of Phandalin, would I have seen if there was anyone able to do it?
You know, in the town of Phandalin, there is in fact a cleric who lives there. She wasn't there at the time, he wasn't there at the time when you were there with Quinn. But you know, there is in fact a cleric.
So, where to?
Guys,
Yes.
I'm listening.
would you be willing to travel with me to report back to the town that I got this lead on and help me bring back to life a young girl who I messed up and accidentally got her hurt.
And where is that place? Not Waterdeep, I hope.
It's in... No idea if you know of this place, but in such place as Axholm.
Axholm.
It's been 5 days since her passing.
Where is that place?
If we travel quick.
Theradin, you have never heard of Axholm. Rushi, you can give me a history check. You might have. Fern has never heard of it either.
Yes, there is.
Rushi, you have never heard of it as well.
But I like to ask Gothalia, was she close to you?
I didn't know her for long, sadly, but I resonated deeply with her. She was very young, and I feel terrible for letting such thing happen to her.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'd say, fuck it, let's go. I got nothing better to do anyways, aside from cooking. But like,
Where
I'm
is
it? Sorry.
Where is it? In which direction?
It's
point with the finger. Maybe the DM will tell you.
So,
It's here.
there, I'll take you over to the main map.
Never mind.
So, Axholm is in the mountains, south of the town of Phandalin. It's roughly 40 miles away from your current position, but so is Phandalin.
So I'm on my way to Phandalin. How far is it?
Phandalin is about 35 to 40 miles away from where you guys currently are. Axholm from Phandalin is roughly about another 20 miles away. You know you can travel up to 24 miles per day without pushing yourselves. 30 miles per day if you decide to push yourself.
How long is
Gothalia
it?
knows it's been 5 days since young Donabella was killed.
So basically, we gotta act quick. That's
And
what I'm getting.
knowing the name of the spell, Theradin, you know as well that the spell only works if they are within 10 days of their death.
Yep.
However, since none of you have the means or the knowledge to cast such a spell, you would need to find someone who could.
Do you know anyone who can cast divine magic?
There should be someone in Phandalin who would be able to do that.
Are we gonna make it in time?
If we leave right now,
I'm up to leave right now.
I think we will make it.
Let's go.
Have you been to Phandalin? You were in Phandalin before, right?
I've been to Phandalin. That's where I got the info about the lighthouse from, and a bunch of other places.
Am I gonna have to cover my face up too?
You might have to cover your ass, but not your face if you are with me.
I'm free to do whatever the fuck. So right now, I'm willing to help you out.
If you don't make me wear pants.
DM, suss the wind.
Theradin, I have added the Spell of Raise Dead, the Pearl of Power, and a diamond worth 500 gold pieces to your inventory.
Okay.
You know that this is a very sought after spell, and the diamond itself is worthwhile.
That's awesome.
So what do you guys decide to do? There's still plenty of ships with other possible treasures and dangers. Or do you guys head back down to Phandalin? Or do you guys go to a different direction?
We're going already. Not gonna deal with their sharks. Besides, I can't swim very well.
I mean, I could swim and go with the crab. However, I can't do this on my own.
Don't have enough time. Let's go.
Yeah.
We can come back for this.
All right.
Let's go check up on Phandalin.
Fern looks at you guys. He's like,
Are you guys crazy? There's a
What?
possible treasure out there.
Well, she clearly wants to revive someone.
Listen, you blind fuck. We need to resurrect an innocent girl. That's our plan right now. We can leave the treasure be.
We'll come back for the treasure after.
Very well. Such a pity to leave such shinies at the bottom of the sea. But I understand your plight.
Under the sea.
the giant crab just goes, "Oi, what was that? What were you saying? No sea jokes now."
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go ahead out. Autobots, move out.
The
We're full of what to call it.
You
We're full of
guys,
references.
Yes. Thank you.
are you traveling at a fast, normal, or slow pace to Phandalin?
Let's do fast.
It is 6 a.m. in the morning. If you go fast, it means you will take a point of exhaustion each day.
Oh.
How many we can go a day?
You can go 24
30,
miles comfortably. You can go 30 miles uncomfortably, but then you risk then you take a point of exhaustion. I'll have you make Constitution saving throws to see if you guys actually take it or not.
I mean, we could take it.
How could I? Yeah. How could I do these points? These dots? I don't remember.
Oh, when you're using the map tool, just hit Q. So when you click and
that was
drag,
Q. Oh my god.
yeah, just hit Q. That's an easy way to do it.
Yeah. I was
Or right click.
clicking. I was clicking Shift, Control, Alt, Space. I forgot it was Q.
Also right mouse click
Yeah.
while holding down the left.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yep. With that, you guys head out. You said you are going 30 miles. You're pushing it. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So you guys end up just before the fork goes down to Phandalin. I need each of you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
No. Oh, I accidentally rolled the ability. It's 20. It would be 24.
Was it saving throw?
Yeah, it's saving throw.
Saving
Yeah.
You got a 19, a 12. You have a +6 to your con, Theradin?
+4.
So you'd have a 22 then.
Yeah.
All right, so Rushi and Theradin, you guys are just fine. You're able to march on like soldiers. However, Gothalia and Fern, both of you are exhausted, and you both take a point of exhaustion.
How can I mark it?
Conditions on D&D Beyond. You click on it, and
Oh.
then go down to the bottom and hit 1 for exhaustion.
Thank you.
First point of exhaustion means that you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. You guys set up camp. Do you guys take a watch?
I can take a watch, or Rushi, or someone.
I mean, I'm willing to take watch, and I'm willing to chat with. What's going on, homeboys?
Okay, we take the watch then.
All right. So whoever's going first, go ahead and give me a perception check.
You want me to take first?
I'm already rolling. Fuck. I wanna use inspiration.
All right, you may do so.
Man, you're blind.
Don't be another nat one, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
That was a 3.
Can the crab help?
Your watch, you don't really notice anything. You're kind of still focusing on what the crab meant. You kind of get the vibe that maybe it was thinking something weird, even though you were trying to be friendly to it. It was kind of bugging you a little bit. Little
Maybe
sus.
I was a bit too logical.
Exactly. The crab is sitting next to Gothalia. And go ahead and roll a percentile dice for me, please.
Oh boy.
A 79. Well, let's see here.
Please don't TPKS. Dear God.
I would never do such a thing.
You would, you asshole.
You're so friendly.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Everything is fine. It's a peaceful night. And
Oh.
you guys do not hear, and nor are you disturbed by anything. Your watch goes uneventful. Rushi, go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you take your watch.
Perception. Well, mine is a hell of a lot better than Theradin's.
As you kind of sing around, you hear rustling. Rustling in the ground, or around on the ground, in the bushes. You see out of the corner of your eye a boar. A weakened boar that just looks back at you. And then it runs off.
Oh boy.
We didn't tell Rushi what.
And the rest of your night goes uneventful. You guys have taken a full rest.
Yay, another rest.
Wait, was it a long rest?
Yep,
Yeah,
long
yeah.
rest. You are now on day 6.
Excuse me. Can I
Yeah.
get rid of the level of exhaustion
The exhaustion?
with a long rest?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, I would. Oh, and I changed my longbow out for the longbow +2.
I figured. No
And for
worries.
some reason, I have 2 of them in my inventory.
And Theradin, did you attune to that Pearl of Power?
Yes.
Okay. And
I have.
do you understand what you can do with that?
Yeah, I can regain a spell slot,
You got it.
which is amazing. Like an extra sorcery points, because it can be up to level 4.
Yep.
When a magic caster is wrong. The force is wrong with this one.
With that, you guys pick up the chase and keep going to Phandalin at 30 miles? Or do you go at normal rate?
Let's do this normal.
Normal, this one.
All
Because
right.
it's not that long anymore. That far away.
You guys make it to Phandalin. As you do, it's about late afternoon. Not quite evening yet for it, around 3, 4 o'clock. Now let me get you over there.
Hell yeah.
That'll all handle it.
You are now back in the town of Phandalin.
Well, Gothalia is back, not us.
Give me just a sec here to get your characters over.
Yeah, give Roll20 a second to load the map.
There you are.
You.
Rushi, are you covering yourself in any way?
Nope. Only my apron.
Sounds good.
As we get closer to the town, I cast minor illusion on Rushi's ass to cover it up with a piece of cloth.
So there is a random cloth floating in the air covering Rushi's ass.
Yes.
I'm waiting for
Minor
the
illusion
constable.
doesn't let you bind it to it, so you're focusing on keeping that there, huh?
For now.
For
Until
now.
I lose my focus.
Very well.
Oh man, you seem to like Rushi's ass. Got
Yeah.
to keep focused on it.
Yeah. You know what I was gonna do soon. I'm gonna cast light on one of Rushi's ass cheeks.
Oh my god. As you guys are entering the town, the cart outside Barthon is full of provisions, and you see two of the young lads just standing around. Barthon is cleaning the tables inside, not knowing that the folks there are not doing their job. You pass by the little shop that Adabra had taken up. You also keep going down, and you start making a beeline toward the Shrine of Luck, where there is rumor of a cleric who would be there.
Beeline.
I'm just gonna allow it. I love it. That's great. It works.
Little elevator music. I'm sorry that the tune is stuck in my head forever.
As you get
Okay.
down to the shrine, you see that there is a young woman, a half-elf, wearing white robes, blonde hair, pale skin.
Oh, she did.
She turns around to you. All four of you give me a perception check.
I am about to lose myself.
Wow. 22.
All right, everyone except Fern notices that on her robe, she has a little pin in the shape of a heart. Sorry, harp. As she looks at you, she goes, yes. Can I assist you?
Would you be able to tell us where we find the cleric?
You have found her. I am Sister Gabrielle. Are you in need of healing?
Someone is. Point to Gothalia so that she can explain it.
This is really healing, more like resurrection.
Oh,
Hi, yes, Gothalia, Giant Crab, Theradin, Rushi, Fern. Like, as she's pointing to everyone, I'm sorry, we're in a little bit of a... Oh, Fern's T-posing at the edge of town. Sorry, never mind, it's just us four. Sorry, this is very quick. We have someone who needs resurrecting. Don't die on me, please.
Yeah, I need you alive.
We
That,
have a spell scroll. No, not to worry about that.
oh, well, that's actually quite fortunate. Unfortunately, I do not know the spell myself, but if you have a scroll, let me take a look.
Theradin, do your job.
And
He's been doing his job.
I'll pull up the scroll and show it to her from far away.
I would need to take a closer look, if you wouldn't mind. And she kind of steps forward, closer to you, Theradin.
I mean, why?
Oh, I can't read it from here, my dear.
I just slowly move it forward, but not too much.
I kinda
Don't want
saw
it snatched.
Rushi, Gothalia, and Fern, do an insight check real quick. Fern and Rushi, you guys kind of look at Theradin. It's a little odd. Why is he being a bit standoffish? You don't know why. It seems kind of strange. Gothalia, you don't really notice. You're focusing on the cleric at this point. Well, would you mind handing it to me then?
I mean, but it would probably make more sense if I handed it when you'll be performing it. I mean, it's an expensive scroll. Who knows? Maybe you just misty step away.
All right. Well, let me take a look. It's very difficult for me to read out. Looks like it's Elvish.
Yes, it is.
Necromancy.
Yes.
I can translate.
It looks like that of Raised Dead. Huh. Looks like it requires the use of a diamond. A rather large and expensive one at that.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you
That's
have such a diamond?
That's also not a problem. The only problem is finding someone who can perform such a spell.
Well, the scroll is a little bit beyond my power. I can cast it, but I can't guarantee success. Do you have the person who had fallen?
Gothalia.
The person who has fallen is not here. Her body is at Exhall.
Oh. If you can... Do you want to go retrieve her body? She's been dead for less than 10 days, right?
Yes.
Or
6 days, to be exact, but we would prefer it come with us.
Boomerang things quicker.
she just kind of looks... Well,
It would be quicker that way.
she purses her hands together. Well,
And,
I do not have a problem doing this. But I would want something in return.
well, that's
Oh,
obvious.
you'll get paid nicely. Don't worry about it.
I don't care for money.
What would you like?
There is a cave that is along the Tribord Trail that's not too far away from here. There is an entity inside. An entity that, if you bring her something, and she pulls out a very decorative elven silver comb, if you bring her something, she will answer one question for you. And I would very much like to find out where the location of a certain book is.
Sure, you can come with us right after we've resurrected the girl.
Hold on. What is this book you're searching?
That is my business. But I will gladly come with you. I will accommodate this. I trust each one of you would be able to assist me in this task. Normally I would request that you complete the task first, but in this situation it seems time is of the essence.
What god do you serve? Hello?
I serve Tamora.
Sorry, who? It got out.
Tamora.
What
Oh,
kind of god?
I don't know that one. Shit.
For those who want to do an insight check to see if she's on the up and up, you may do so. For those who want to do a religion check on her god, you may do so. You can pick one or the other.
I'm
I'll-
picking an insight.
I'm
Because
picking
I'm not
inside.
Okay.
Fuck.
So you got a 19 that came through first there, Rushi. She seems to be on the up and up. Gothalia and Theradin, you guys are not familiar with Tamora.
Sorry. I want to use my inspiration.
Okay. All right. Gothalia, when she says Tamora, it doesn't really ring a bell, but you've heard that name. Usually
Wait,
around
Tamara.
usually around places of gambling. She is the god, a chaotic good god of good fortune.
That would make sense why it's called Shrine of Luck.
It would.
Gothalia tells Theradin. Tomorrow is chaotic good. God of fortune. Of good fortune, sorry. Apologies, my tongue, it's not
very
cooperating.
It's very snaky.
Yes.
Right. And to that cave that you want us to take you to, what do you have to give for questions to be answered?
Oh, Timora.
Oh, I understood Tamara.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Everyone hears something different.
Well,
Just like when Pterodactyl was trying to say Rushi, he says Roshi, like the fucking teacher from Dragon Ball Z.
the book in question is a delicate matter. It once belonged to a man by the name of Bogentle. And the entity I wish for you to speak to, she is unique. She responds well to flattery, not so much, though, to persecution, anger, resentment, or any insults. So be careful, as she will only answer one question. This is why I wish to give you this comb. It is a family heirloom, and it would help gain her favor to answer the question.
Oh, so you want us to answer about the book? To ask about the book?
Correct. I would like to know where exactly Bogentle's book is. It is very important. She'll know what I mean by that.
You know, how about we continue talking while we're walking?
Before
Well,
we
that
leave,
was my intention, actually. I thought that
Before
was
we leave, we need to hit up two places: the Town Master's place and the lovely Fern's provisions.
There's an inn
The
right-
store.
There's an inn right there I can
Oh.
bring for a drink, but
Oh, so if you want to hit some places, then I'll hit one as well.
you know what? I'm gonna go to the inn.
Crab, you coming with me or you go?
By Jove, I will definitely follow you, my dear. I do not
Okay.
want to be left alone with all these individuals.
Okay.
And Sister Gabrielle just raises an eyebrow and just goes, "Oh, it speaks." That is
Hey, no shit, Sherlock.
that is quite strange. And you're quite strange yourself, miss. Good day. I said good day. And he
I like this.
doesn't have the top hat on anymore, but he holds up the sea glass monocle with his claw, and he just kind of scuttles off.
Okay.
I love this crap.
That is adorable. Okay. We'll be right back.
Sir Crab, go! Throws it.
All
to the
right.
enemy, and he starts pincing it. Thinks at it.
I will knock on Town Master's hall door very rapidly. Or like, I am in a hurry.
Just bash it down.
Yes.
Hey, it's me again.
Oh, hello.
That sounds like the crab.
Look, I've had a cold. What is it?
Just turning in some quests. Went to the Butter Skull Ranch. He's not dead. He's alive, but some orcs wrecked his shit. So we helped him build up some of his stuff. Also, Quinn's not with me anymore. I have new people.
Good riddance. He was a prick. I must ask.
how does my hat look? And he's still wearing
God.
that hat that Quinn had convinced him would give him lots of confidence.
Oh, you look marvelous. Don't worry about it. You're looking
Thank you,
marvelous.
thank you.
Also, we have not yet been to the loggers camp, but
Yeah, you guys had completed the Butterskull Ranch already and
Yeah.
had turned that in.
and
rid of that.
Axel.
You've completed Axholm, and that's what you're... And the Dwarven Excavation.
Yes, that too.
So you were able to clear out the Axholm area. Oh, perfect. So, my people, we can go there when needed. Is that right?
Yes.
Very well. Give me just a moment here.
He goes to the back.
Oh,
Oh, yes?
I do have to mention. We cleaned it out with the help of a banshee.
He just
If you
looks
go there-
struck.
I'm sorry. What? A banshee?
Yes. If you do go there, as long as you do not hurt any of the ghouls or the banshee that lives there, you will be fine. You won't be hurt by the by the banshee. You won't be hurt by the ghouls.
You can see he has looks like a fucking nervous wreck right now. He's like,
Are you being serious? Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, what will the people think?
That's the only way for your people to be able to go there. Otherwise, I mean, you know Donabella, don't you?
go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oof.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look. I trust what you say, but honestly, it just sounds like the job's not done. I don't know how I feel. If there's still stuff there, how do I know you're not lying? How do I know that going there, it's just an ambush waiting, and you're just there for gold?
She takes her collar, shoves it aside to show the
Like Mark.
black handprint on her shoulder.
Ooh. Go ahead and make another persuasion check with advantage.
I will die when you hurt one of the ghouls or the banshee.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. That, thank goodness for advantage.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. That must have been quite the bargain. Here, let me get your payment.
And he steps to the back and he comes back out with a big old bag full of platinum.
Here you are. 30 platinum for you.
That's about 300 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, good sir.
I appreciate the work that you did, along with the other guy, though sometimes a little much to handle. But I thank you. I must ask though, does that hurt?
And he points to your mark on your shoulder.
Normally, no, it doesn't. If somebody does something dumb, including me, it can hurt. Like I got this new bow, and it belonged to another banshee, and as soon as I picked up the sword, not the sword, sorry, the bow, it stung for a second, but like right now, no, it doesn't.
Well, I appreciate everything you've done for my town. I think there are still some more things to be done for that blasted dragon, but be safe.
And you can see he just has a concerned look in his eyes, as it's now beginning to kind of hit him, the real trouble that you and Quinn have gone through, while he's kind of been cowardly and hiding inside his house. And he takes off the wizard's hat. He's like,
Look, here, let me give this back to you. I don't deserve it. The amount of courage that you have shown has really proven it, and I don't deserve the courage that this hat gives me.
No. You're the. Your people need you. Keep the hat. I'll do my job. As long as you pay me, we're all good.
All right, very well.
for those who do not know, Quinn had received a magical item called a wizard's hat, which can only be tuned by wizards. He had successfully convinced the town master that it will allow him to grow balls.
What?
And gain a lot of confidence. This is the hat in which he was saying he doesn't deserve. He doesn't have a lot of confidence after hearing Gothalia's story with that nat 20. All right.
Yeah.
With that, you have the 30 platinum in hand, and you're able to head out over to the Stonehill Inn. Rushi and Theradin. And Fern, of course, as he went with you guys. What are you guys doing?
I'm drinking.
All right, you go inside the Stonehill Inn. Rushi, you're getting a lot of stares. One, because you're half orc, but the other because you're naked and you're sitting in the chairs.
Illusion.
The illusion itself. Oh, that's true. There is an illusion on it. You're still maintaining that.
Well, now I'm actually stop maintenance on that because I'll be busy on something else.
You're actually hammered, man.
No, I'm not here to drink.
Oh.
Fern and Rushi together and started asking.
Tobin comes out and he looks over at you, Rushi. He's like,
look, man, I don't want any trouble. You've kind of been around here doing a lot of stuff. You haven't caused any trouble. And judging from your appearance, you seem a little off.
Yeah.
You
get that.
You take your meal, take your beer, and I'm going to ask you to leave peacefully.
Man, look, I want no trouble. All I want is a goddamn drink after so many long days of seeing giant crabs, sharks, and killing my own brethren.
Rushi, as you tell this story, Tobin raises an eyebrow, originally not believing you. But then he can see the emotion in your face, the way you tell it. And he's getting the sense that you're not lying, you're being honest.
Oh, all right. I'll take you at your word. You don't cause any trouble. I'll accept your coin.
I'm not looking for trouble, like I said. What I'm most interested in right now is drinking, but usually I'm a big fan of cooking. If you got any sort of recipes you can tell me, that would be much appreciated, and I will pay you for it.
Maybe.
Gothalia comes to the inn.
Maybe in time. Miss, yes, please, come. Have a seat.
Hi.
Gothalia,
Nice.
it's good to see you. Where's that large green fella?
You want the long story or short story?
Give me the short story. I'm an old man.
I traded him for these people.
Hey, trading one for multiple. That's a pretty good deal.
Well, yeah. I hope you weren't harassing my friend Rushi right here. She looks at the.
Oh, well, we should have just said you're friends with Gothalia. She's been doing us a lot of good work around here. Well, as long as you're peaceful, it's all good. I would request you put on some clothes.
Don't worry, we tried. It won't work.
I'm fully expressing myself the way I am. And speaking of which, Gothalia,
Yes.
there's a lot you have to tell us, because we have no idea what's going on.
I will in due time. But before we do anything else, Gothalia grabs a bag, puts her hand in there, starts counting something, then takes her hand out, reaches out for who's closest to me, Rushi. Has her hand out in front of Rushi, as in to give him something.
I hold my hand out, very confused, and
She opens her hand, and in your palm is 10 platinum.
10?
10. Then she puts her hand in the bag again, counts something, puts her hand out to Fern, repeating the process with 10 platinum.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and he bites one of the coins. Like, oh, yeah, I could have a lot of fun with this. Where's the nearest home of entertainment, if you know what I mean, Tobin?
Yo, tavern keep.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that here in this town, and if you try anything, we'll kill you. Oh, you're so friendly. Oh, okay.
Yo, tavern keep. Give me your finest ale in barrels.
In a barrel.
And also with 10 platinum to Theradin.
He's not around at the moment.
Oh. Well, you can add
went-
it into your inventory so I don't forget.
Yeah, cool.
Where is Theradin?
He went around the tavern, dropping his family names to ask questions about, well, you know.
So he's going around, he's asking people.
Well, more to test their waters, if they know their family name.
Got it. So going around the tavern, there's not really a lot of people in there. You see a gnome, a deep gnome, surprisingly enough, sitting in there. And you see a pair of dwarves as well. Gothalia, you know these dwarves.
Yes.
They're the same ones from the Dwarven excavation.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, it's those two same dwarves who helped me kill the orcs.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
What are you waiting for? Go say hello to them.
Gothalia goes over. Hey, my dudes. How's life? How's the ale?
Gothalia! Oh, Gothalia, good to meet you. It's so good to see you. Glad you made it out okay. And I see that that big fella's with you too. He's not giving you a hard time, is he?
He's alright.
You saved your life.
We appreciate it, mate. We've been drinking away our sorrows here. It's a shame about that temple. But it is what it is. Yeah, ain't that the truth? But hey, you know, at least we're here in a friendly town having some fun.
Yeah. You have any plans? Going anywhere? Anytime soon?
Well, we were talking to this one fella.
And you guys kind of notice there is a gentleman, an older man, dark skin, white beard. He's got like a cowboy hat on. He's just kind of leaning the back of his chair.
Well, we were talking about that fella over there. He was... Apparently someone had requested, he needed a few escorts, but, Norbus and I, we ain't gonna do that. That's not our thing. We'd rather just sit here and just enjoy. But, you know, if you guys are feeling adventurous, hit him up. It sounds like he might be willing to pay a little bit. He's a bit scratchy, doesn't really seem to want to do a whole lot. Seems he can do it on himself, but whoever he works for seems to be pretty insistent.
Well, I mean, you're dwarves. Come on, dudes. You could teach people around here your crafts.
Well, I mean,
I believe they would be very accepting.
we might go hit up the Lion Shield, see if that old lady needs a couple of smiths or something for it. We'd probably be adequate. Take a little bit of time, but then they just kind of start sipping their beer.
It was nice talking to you.
Good talking to you too.
Yeah, we have some little bit of urgent stuff to take care of, but it's nice to see you made it alive.
Ha And Tolbin, make sure her next ale's on us. Yeah. Theradin, do you want to ask the dwarves anything? Gothalia starts to walk away.
I want to ask the no.
You don't know?
What was that?
The deep gnome.
You're gonna ask the deep gnome.
Yeah.
You go over to the deep gnome. He's kind of just sitting at a table by himself, away from the dark-skinned human and the two dwarves.
Right, mate. What do you want?
How long have you lived here?
Well, what the fuck kind of question is that? You think does it look like I live here with all these ninnies?
That's Mr. Fang.
Fair enough.
All right, I think it'd be best you be on your way, mate.
How long have you been here, though? I mean,
Do I look like I'm going to answer to you? Why on earth would I be answering to some ninny in robes? You look like you can't even handle yourself. Can you even wipe your own bum?
I think you have some weird bloody eyes. I'm not wearing any robes, boy.
Oi, by the nine. By looking at you, now I know. I know that they scraped you out of the bottom of the barrel with the way you look. Hell, I was going to cast detect thoughts, but I don't think there's anything to find up there in your head. No, leave me alone. I want to enjoy my pint in peace.
I like them. I like them.
Right. Honestly, I have nothing else. I don't know what to say to him, so I just leave him alone.
And as you walk away, he goes,
Oi, mate, did your mother cast darkness spell just to feed your ugly mug?
I look at him after that, and I spend my 2 sorcery plus 2 points to cast darkness.
Oi, what the fuck? What the hell's all this bullshit? Toby just goes,
is that permanent?
Huh?
Is that a permanent thing?
For now. I mean, I'll dispel it.
He leans in. Good, that fucking gnome was ugly as hell. And he gives you a free one on the house. He gives you a free beer, Theradin.
For blinding him, man.
You kind of get the sense from your passive insight that he's not a very pleasant one to keep company. You hear Norbus and Darlin, the two dwarves, they're clapping. They're like, "Oh, yeah, lass, good job. Yeah, good man. Oi, I can't see a fucking thing in here. What the hell?"
I shout back at him. Did your mother cast darkness on you?
Oh, you fucker. Well, once I find you, I'm going to slit your throat.
Yeah. After that, I hit him in the legs with my quarterstaff.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, I miss.
You do miss. And I have updated your notes. Please take a look, Theradin. With that, the rest of the party, you guys are looking around and you're seeing darkness kind of fill up here for it. The one man who has the cowboy hat, he just kind of looks up. He just looks at you, Theradin, and he's kind of like, "That was a neat trick. You a caster, I take it?
Well, yes. What's it to you?
You fancy a bit of coin?"
Yeah.
Perhaps a little bit of something else.
That's Fern turn to right now.
Was there something else?
Oh, well, it depends what you need. He puts his hands on the table. I've got a lot of connections. I can get you whatever you like. An item,
I need
coin,
some answers.
information. No problem. My employers, they sent me out here, see. I need to go take a look at a certain area. Make sure investments are being procured correctly. But
What area is that?
they're a little troublesome. They're fearful. They don't want me to go alone. But, you caster, you come with me. I can get you what you're looking for.
All right.
All right. You can come get me when you're ready. The rest of the party, Rushi, Tolbin comes out after the commotion with some ale. And you said you wanted barrels, multiple?
Yep, I'm gonna drink.
All right. He looks at it, it's going to be like, oh, wait, that's going to be, that'll be 2 gold.
Not a problem, man. Here you go, there's 2 gold.
All right. Go ahead and minus 2 gold from your equipment, and you can add 2 barrels of ale. The dwarves, they look at you, they're like, "Yeah, Rushi! Oh, man, you can do it. Yeah, you got it.
You wanna join me?
Oh, hell yeah."
Come on, let's get to drinking, my man.
The 2 dwarves join you, and they're all in for it. You guys are sitting around the table, drinking ale. Theradin is talking to a dark-skinned man. Theradin, the name's Don John Raskin. I'll be here. I ain't no hurry. Come back when you're ready.
Will do. I'm Theradin.
Good to meet you, Theradin.
Nice to see you're making friends.
Finally.
Reggie, bitch.
Look who's talking.
He made a friend and an enemy. Theradin,
What?
did you look at your updated notes in D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, Mr. Pink. Mr.
Yes.
Pink.
That was Mr. Pink, alright.
That was Mr. Pink. It is now canon.
I recognize that voice.
As you guys sit around, get ready. Sister Gale is getting things prepared at her shrine. And we will end this session there. And we'll pick it up next Monday. Same time, same place, 10 a.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Estonian Time.
That 6 p.m. That fucking next week I can't play.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I'll be sleeping off an ankle with Norman and Dresden.
The questions are, will you be able to save Donabella in time? Are new prospects going to be beneficial? What else resides left to be able to do in Fanaland? And what is this mysterious entity that Sister Gabrielle had requested? And can you trust this Ron John Raskin?
We shall see.
Wait. Question.
Yes.
The gemstone that we got from the chest.
Yes.
How much was it worth?
500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Theradin currently has it in his possession with the scroll.
Okay.
But we needed to resurrect that bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, I just saw that I had 5 gemstones worth 10 gold pieces in my inventory.
You got it. I want to thank everyone for the session. This was fun, uneventful. It was crazy and weird, just the way I like it. I hope you guys all had fun.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone who's watching my first stream, appreciate you guys all following. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye!